I can tell you that Alyssa Milano thing put me in such a lousy mood. Things like that, something just hit me the wrong way and pissed me off.
Why does that bother you?
Just fucking, we'll get to it. We'll dig into it a little bit. KFC's going to call us in about 45 minutes or so.
Okay.
We'll talk to him. Be interested to see where his take is on this whole thing. Maybe he's changed his mind a little bit. Any of you guys want to get to before I talk about this Alyssa Milano thing?
No, I'm ready to go for that. I didn't realize that was Andy Cohen interviewer. He did a horrendous job.
Well, what do you think? Who do you think he is?
I've never heard him before.
Mike Wallace?
Well, that's
like
why I compared
a celebrity ass kisser, right?
Yeah.
He just has him on their show. I mean, it's almost not even his fault. He's pathetic. I mean, it was a fucking embarrassing thing. And we'll go. So Alyssa Milano was on Andy Cohen's Sirius show or something, I guess.
Correct.
She's there to promote some animal thing or whatever. So she, I think, first hashtag Me Too, I think.
She was one of the first people.
She's the one who actually invented the whatever.
Really?
I think so. One of the first, yeah. So, and she's been, I think she told her story. I think Harvey Weinstein as well, right? Is that not her?
Yes, and she says, I was reluctant to come out at Harvey.
Sure,
at first.
Which I get. I mean, of course. Keep in mind, this is something that was made. She's become sort of she's a fierce left winger. Okay. She's also, just keep in mind, famous for reading words that somebody wrote for her on a terrible Tony Danza sitcom 30 years ago.
And she's attractive. That's more why she was famous on that show.
Yeah, there was a time. Yeah, she was attractive.
So if she doesn't have a Twitter account,
I don't know if she was attractive on that show. She was like 12, but.
Oh, I don't know. Yes. I just know everyone.
Well, really? Oh, interesting. Listen to spin. Oh, she was. I thought she was 12.
It was before my time.
She's 12. She seemed really old. I'm talking. No,
I thought Melissa Milano was like a hot girl for her.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I think she was like 12 and then she became like a teenager. So she was like
smoking hot as a kid.
That's what I'm saying, Jeff.
But she became like I think she was on that. Oh, Jesus, that fucking show with their witches or something.
Oh,
what the hell's it called?
Show with their witches.
She was on it. Rose McGowan was on it. Shannon Doherty was on it. It's an Aaron Spelling show.
90210 or
no. Steve will look at it.
So I guess my question is, if she doesn't
Steve, forget the. Let's get the important. What's the name of that show?
What fucking show is she on?
Charmed.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes, Alyssa Milano. Let me see. Just to confirm Mike's. She was born in 1972. And Who's the Boss premiered in 1984. So she was 11, Mike.
She's a hot kid, is all I'm saying.
She's 11 years old when the show started.
All right, so I was right.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite. That's your favorite.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. She got into, and then she became like that sort of hot teen kid or something.
That's
like
what I knew.
Cameron was or whoever. Who's the Boss probably ran 10 years, 92. Now you're safe. She was 20 at the end.
Whew. All right,
she's once again saved again. So she's become a fierce advocate for this, which is great. I mean, she's, I think, really hardcore left winger to the point where you can't have a conversation. It's like it's ridiculous, which we'll get to. And she's led the charge or been part of I think she was one of the Time Magazine Women of the Year. And she sat there that day. Ford testified with Kavanaugh, and Kavanaugh testified. And she sat there and had this real serious look on his face as Kavanaugh did his thing, and she led the charge with Ford. When she gives this answer to Andy Cohen, think of it as this. She's supporting Joe Biden. She talks about why she likes Joe Biden and everything. And despite the accusation from, I'm forgetting the woman's name.
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid. No, I don't think it's definitely, yes, it's Tara Reid, but I always think it's not Tara Reid. It's not the Tara Reid.
No.
It's not Tom Brady's Tara Reid.
Reade.
That would be,
yes.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. Brady, but I would think of something Tara Reid used to do to Brady. Brady will be on Stern tomorrow, which we'll have to get.
Jesus,
I mean, that's
forgot about that. That's chilling.
It's going to be nauseating on 50 different levels. And
we should listen. We should have a watch party. A listen party.
I can't. I don't know if I'll be able to make it through it. I don't. Maybe Howard will surprise me. I don't know.
He's going to ask a lot about Giselle.
It's weird that Brady's going on there tomorrow. It's just the whole thing is weird. Like the one thing about Stern is most of his big gets, almost all. Stern is not a big fan of interviewing people on the phone.
No.
Like all the celebrities come in the studio.
The only people that are on the phone are like guys that have been in, like I've heard Robert Downey Jr. on the phone.
Right, regulars or whatever. They've been on before.
Or Kimmel.
Yeah, it's weird the first time he's going to do it on the phone, which is unusual for Stern. And Stern is going to, Stern, 15 years ago, I'm sure he's made fun of Brady for being a Neanderthal football player 50 times. He's going to have Brady on tomorrow and just kiss his ass. Well, it's going to be so, because I know Brady. I mean, I know Brady, and now I know Stern. I'm sure there are rules, and Stern was probably like, yeah, sure, no problem.
That's why the Cohen thing shocked me a little bit, because I know who Andy Cohen is. I've never really heard him do an interview or anything, but I know he has Stern has him on all the time, and they're like buddies.
Yeah, but he does things where he has like Sarah Jessica Parker on. He's like, did you kiss
I know that.
Kevin Bacon on the set of Footloose? That's like what he does.
Yeah,
this is not anybody who has any.
No, I knew that
journalistic
but I thought there was
gumption.
some sort of like he was in like he would ask maybe a slightly hard question or something. I didn't realize he was this much of a fluff. Like, tell me about your first kiss.
I mean, that's what he is.
I didn't know that.
And I think celebrities love him, and he's like part of their little circle now. Like the Stern, this is like the new Stern world.
That's what Stern is. That he would accept a guy.
Sure,
like
kill this guy 30 years ago. This idiot.
Andy Cohen's also recovering from coronavirus right now.
Oh, I'm glad he's okay.
Thoughts and prayers.
What do you, so what?
No, I was just looking up who he was and all the stories.
I mean, I feel
like
bad. I'm sure he's a very nice guy, but listen, you did this interview while
he seems well
while recovering, right?
Yes, correct.
So then, I mean, listen, if he was a guy dying of coronavirus, I don't think we'd kill him. But he did the interview. How sick can he be if he's doing his show?
Exactly.
Which leads credence to my think this whole thing is bullshit. Jesus, wandering the streets of Boston tonight. So she goes on there, and Joe Biden Tara Reid has made these accusations, which I think are credible. Again, I'll preface it by saying I don't know if it's true or not. I have no idea. They seem very credible to me. The media hasn't. It gets these things. Stories like this make me fucking mental. Honestly, I'm more embarrassed for Andy Cohen than Alyssa. Alyssa Milano is just brainwashed.
That was my
lunatic liberal who just hates Trump. I know Andy Cohen probably does too. I'm guessing Andy Cohen probably is not a fan of the president. I'm guessing Andy Cohen's probably not a fan of the vice president.
I would be surprised.
Though I think the vice president may be a fan of his. I don't know. Who knows, right, Steve?
How do you say things like that?
I don't get the implication.
Maybe he likes the show.
He might.
That's possible.
It's a popular show, right?
Yes. Yeah.
He's always a guy who likes a good laugh.
I like that.
He does love a good laugh.
I like queer as fuck. Who said that?
Michael Scott.
Of course. Folk, Michael. Folk.
Yes.
That's a great Michael Scott
That's not
line.
what it's called.
That's a good early Michael
I watched The L Word.
That's what Tony Soprano said when he was talking about DeVito with the scene with Lorraine Bracco. They're where he's talking about, what do I do about this situation? Oh, yeah. And they had the long talk, and she's like, what about prison? All this gay stuff. And Tony's like, yeah, you get a pass for that. And he's like, every show now, they got all over the place. The Neighbor, whatever, they're flaunting around. He's like, though, I don't mind that Showtime show there with Jennifer Beals. That's pretty good. Anyway, show's basically become like a companion piece to
the show was followed by like The Sopranos quotes yesterday that has like 68,000
I've been followed by that for a while, yeah.
I was like, they might as well just quote this show now.
And Sharippa followed me yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh, we did.
Did you reach out to him?
Yeah, I called his talent agent, so we'll see.
Oh, good. Yeah, he followed me, so I followed him back. I don't know.
Right.
Can you DM him?
Excited. Yeah, should I?
Yeah, I think so. It'd probably expedite the guest booking process.
Stevie, come on.
I guess. All right. I guess.
Just slide up into his DMs.
Yeah, I don't want to leave the guy alone, but all right, fine. Anyway, so so Joe Biden, she is friends with Joe Biden for a long time or whatever. So Andy Cohen, just listen to this back and forth. And keep in mind, Alyssa Milano has been saying for years, believe the victim, believe the victim, believe all women, which is a fine message to me. That's fine, but once
Well, it's weird. I had my issues with the message of believe all women. And it seems like so does Alyssa Milano, but she wouldn't have 3 years ago.
Right? I would say, like, if you're a legitimate victim of sexual, which I believe her story.
Yeah.
So if that's true, I can understand where she's coming from.
Yes.
And then, you don't prosecute them right away, but you believe it, and then you find out, well, for her that's true unless there's a caveat, I would say
it's a nuanced position.
I would say we'll alphabetize them by last letter of people in this world. So now Milano will slide under Dobbins, I would say, now when it comes to the victims of a certain political persuasion, although the woman is a Democrat.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, a longtime Democrat staffer.
But she's trying to hurt a Democrat.
Or just telling her story.
Well, no, I'm saying, I'm giving you Alyssa Milano's perspective. Tell you what, how about we play the sound? Does that sound good? Let's do that.
I endorsed Joe Biden.
Oh, do we have the Andy Cohen question?
And there have been accusations.
We don't have the question?
No, I didn't pull the question, but I can set it up.
Andy Cohen is basically like, you know what? That's fine. Andy Cohen's
his reactions to his questions.
Yes,
Andy just says, I woke up and saw that you were trending on Twitter. So what's going on? Why are you trending on Twitter?
I don't know what that voice is about, but that was
Andy Cohen's voice.
I like to look at the things that are trending, and you were trending. And what does that tell me about?
I think you have to give Andy Cohen a specific. I think it was more like, I was looking this morning on Twitter. What's going on there? It's a curfew!
He's like, hey, fellas.
I don't think that's what's going on at all. So go ahead. Here's Alyssa's answer to, and I'll probably break in 76 times during this answer, but go ahead.
I endorsed Joe Biden.
Okay, good.
And there have been accusations against Joe about a sexual assault.
Right, and people were saying, "How can you do that?" Because you're.
I was.
Good point.
I have not publicly said anything about this. If you remember, it kind of took me a long time to publicly say anything about Harvey as well.
Hold on. Stop. First stop. I would say there are big differences there. For her to take forever, I completely understand that. Like, I'm sure you read about it all the time. There are millions of women around America who just will never tell this story because they're afraid. So for her to take a long time to talk about Harvey is completely understandable. Right. Once she's done that, she has been very open about a lot of people's experiences. So I don't think it took her a long time to process and think about this like her own experience. I don't believe that.
You don't think so?
No, because she weighs in. I don't follow her on Twitter, but I mean, I see it all the time. She's snapped, but she'll weigh in on everything all the time. So this is not.
You don't think her talking about someone else's experiences
is
just
the same
as damaging as her talking about?
I don't. Now look. If I'd even say if it was somebody. Look, I don't know. I was going to say if it's somebody who did Harvey Weinstein did it too, she might be. But I'm not going to. I don't understand how that thought process works. I don't. Right. But she's been very happy to talk about everyone else's experiences publicly and show their support, which is nice. Until now. So that's a bullshit answer right there. I'm sure maybe Cohen wanted to jump all over, but it's not his style. He lets him talk it out.
Let's finish.
Go ahead.
Long time to publicly say anything about Harvey as well, because I believe that even though we should believe women, and that is an important thing, and what that statement really means is for so long the go-to has been not to believe them. So really we have to sort of societally change that mindset to believing women, but that does not mean at the expense of not, giving men their due process and investigating situations.
Hold on. Andy Cohen sounds a little guilty there.
Wow. What an interesting idea.
So wait a minute. So does men shouldn't just be put in jail for the rest of their lives immediately? There should be some sort of legal process before that?
You're saying you hear both sides of a story.
Their due process and investigating situations.
So
wow. You're the first person I've ever heard espouse that idea.
So both people should be heard from, and then there should be evidence presented?
You're saying, incredible. What would you call this process? Would it be a process that's due to each party? What would you call something like that?
It's amazing. It's like a young, Kirk Minahan walking down Christmas morning in 1981. Wow. There's gifts everywhere. How does this man go from house to house? How does he do it, Mom? Dad, how does he do it?
The magic is
possible. So tell me a woman flies around with a wand while I'm sleeping, lifts my little head, takes the tooth out, and puts a $5 bill underneath? Where'd she get the money from? Who's paying this? Is this a Ponzi scheme?
Often I hear conflicting stories, and I think, well, there's certainly no way to settle this. Whatever could we do?
I just assume the man and the woman usually agree on this right away. Very strange process. I like that. I hate that.
I like that with Andy Cohen.
I like that.
Folks, today I don't like that.
Look at the cynical producers. I hate that idea. Fuck that.
Alyssa, you're getting a little crazy here. Let's keep in mind we are during a pandemic.
And by the way, keep in mind, she is, to my knowledge, never espoused this theory before.
Oh, no. Not for Brett Kavanaugh, no.
No.
Brett Kavanaugh got no due process.
Right, no, zero. So she keeps yapping or no?
Yes.
As women sometimes do.
It's got to be fair in both directions.
Okay.
So,
Cohen is
learning. Hold on, Alyssa, slow down. I'm taking notes here.
1 second, Alyssa. Here's my producer as a feather. Knock me over with it, would you? This is incredible.
Alyssa, slow your roll. Can't get all this on one take.
This is a remarkable lie. Why is this? Why's it never been invented before?
Alyssa, this was supposed to be a one-time interview, but I'd like to do a series with you on this subject.
She's coming here right now, and you're telling me the world is round? I've never thought of that. This is amazing. Thank you, Alyssa.
It's got to be fair in both directions.
Okay.
So, I've been vocal about
Why?
All those lights up there in the sky at night, are those fireflies? What are they up there?
Why does it have to be fair to both sides? That doesn't seem right.
Biden and my support for him. I've known him for a long time, and I did do my due diligence because part of it.
I've done that a few times, but it's rough to say due diligence and fuck it up.
That's
not
easy.
The article that sort of stood out to me was
hold on. So, right away I would say to her, and she's welcome to come on here. I admire that she told her story. I really do. I think that took a lot of guts a few years ago because not a lot of people were doing it. I would say your due diligence. Did you speak to Tara Reid? What do you think her? That's what I would have asked if I was Andy. No, I understand Andy was in shock, but
maybe she watched the interview with Tara Reid on CNN and the other one on MSNBC.
I remember those. Yeah, that 2 hour long documentary they did. That long Washington Post profile.
Yeah.
So I would say, did you speak to her? Because due diligence, I would say if you're Alyssa Milano, you could probably talk to her.
Yeah. I mean, she's got a team of people who could hustle up that phone number.
Talk to her.
I'm sure Tara Reid would probably reach out to it.
Sure.
You're longtime friends with Joe Biden. I'm sure he'd take that phone call.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, why is Alyssa Milano? How is she longtime friends with Joe
I know.
Biden?
At one point, she says 15 years they've been friends.
It's a little strange.
Maybe old Joe gave her a hug at some point.
They met once or something?
A little hair sniff.
Yeah, smelling her hair? Go ahead.
Decided not to take the case.
Oh, sorry, I got to go back a little bit.
Oh,
there.
Time's Up. No,
she points to
Yeah.
this organization, Time's Up, which is a 501c4 organization formed after the Me Too era, which apparently is the authority on who is to be believed and who is not to be believed.
Which is, if she says that's part of the reason, that's fine. But keep in mind, like I would think this is a perfectly legitimate, intelligent answer from somebody who has not been contradicting that answer for years. Like, this is a reasonable line of thinking.
Completely.
Right, but she's a fraud. That's the issue. Like, it's actually a good answer. And,
Just imagine if you said this in November of 2016, 2017.
About her?
Whatever it was. I mean, yeah.
I'd lost my job.
Of course.
If you take
If you said that about
Biden,
Harvey Weinstein or Louis or Kevin Spacey or anyone.
if you take Biden out of this, it almost sounds like an apology to Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah, maybe there is in a way. I'm sure she feels bad about that in retrospect.
Sure she does.
Go ahead.
Me was that Time's Up decided not to take the case. And so
That
was important to you. That meant, well, maybe there's more to this story here.
Why are you telling her what she's...
Right.
Hold on. Is this guy stupid? Or I know nothing about him. Maybe he's a very talented guy.
I just assumed he was. I didn't know anything about him either.
But I don't understand what he's doing here. Why is he saying that? Was he a shrink?
So clearly this was an attempt. Alyssa Milano's people reached out and said, look, we're getting raked over the coals on Twitter. I need to come on.
I think a lot
I'm
of
going
it
to say
is
my
by
piece.
it sounds like a lot of it's by the Bernie Sanders crowd, right?
Of course, yeah.
Which I understand.
I mean, they think their political candidate is more trustworthy, more viable, more likely to beat Trump. That may or may not be true, but
Didn't sexually assault a woman.
wrote about it, but didn't. Yeah, no accusers.
Right.
And so,
that was important to you. That meant, well, maybe there's more to this story here.
And when you were telling that,
Right,
you were
I did
using
my-
English words? Is that how you were
Was he
communicating?
your third grade teacher? I don't understand this.
and I spoke to Time's Up, and I just don't feel comfortable throwing away a decent man that I've known for 15 years.
Yep.
Also reasonable.
Is he coaching her, or I don't understand this?
You're getting there, Alyssa.
Chaos without there being a thorough investigation.
Oh, so hold on. All right. So
Here we go.
All reasonable points. I'm Team Alyssa if I
Yeah.
didn't know her.
I read Molly Hemingway's excellent book, I thought, on the Kavanaugh trial. I don't know. Like, I don't know about this specific case. I don't know if Brett Kavanaugh assaulted Christine Ford that night. I don't. What I do know is that there's a tremendous amount of doubt surrounding the story.
Right.
I wasn't on the air at the time. It's actually, I was off the air for a few months. One of the stories I would have loved to talk about, because I found it to be a fascinating journalistic story. The media got together and decided to try and bring down Brett Kavanaugh. They didn't care what the truth was or not. They didn't care about Ford even. They really didn't. They just wanted to ruin this guy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of holes in her story. It doesn't mean it's not true, but there's a lot of holes in her story.
Like, there's no evidence that Ford and Kavanaugh even knew each other ever?
Yeah, yes.
Or ever met?
Yes, but there was a party that night, and Kavanaugh had his whole calendar, and so he wasn't in the area that night. Kaiser. Is that her friend's name? Leland?
Yes.
Leland Kaiser?
Pizer.
Pizer. I mean, you might be right.
Yeah.
Her friend who said it's not true, and then they tried to
strong arm her,
bully and intimidate her and have her change her story. She wouldn't change her story. But that, again, I don't know if it's true. Like I said, I don't know about the Tara Reid thing. I find the Tara Reid thing at least as credible as the Ford accusation. Well, at least. I would say, honestly, more so. Personally, that's what I think. Now, that doesn't mean one happened and one didn't. So Alyssa Milano went down there and made a whole grandstanding show out of it and stood and sat there in a seat and glared at Kavanaugh and talked about how angry he was. Well, he defended himself against something that he claims isn't true. I don't know what people expect him to do that day. If it's not true, is he supposed to be calm?
And Milano also did the network news circle, whatever, cycle. She went on CNN. She did the MSNBC. She was the public face of accusing Kavanaugh.
Sure, she's a phony. She's a phony. Doesn't mean that what happened to her isn't horrible. It is. Doesn't mean that Kavanaugh may have done this. He may have. But now this woman comes out, and given her history, she would absolutely support this woman. Put it this way. Forget Trump because it's too easy. If this is a junior senator from Oklahoma doing this, Alyssa Milano would be tweeting about this 6 times a day.
Absolutely.
A Republican, I should say. Not if it's a
certainly not a Democrat.
No. If Joe Biden were a Republican running for president who had been vice president under a Republican president,
why are we ignoring this woman's story?
She would be leading the charge.
I would say even if Tara Reid was accusing Bernie Sanders, she'd be tweeting about it.
Probably. Yeah, because she likes Biden. Probably. God bless Rose McGowan, who tweeted that Alyssa Milano was a fucking phony yesterday. She's a liar, fraud, which is what she is. Again, if she had this reasoned, level-minded thinking the whole time, but she hates Donald Trump, and Trump has snapped. Has made this person snap. Shame on her, and shame on this embarrassing idiot Andy Cohen. I mean,
I think she's also
fucking moron.
I think she's also addicted to the retweets and the celeb that she has now. Because she's known primarily now as a left-wing Twitter activist, and she loves it. She loves the attention.
She's not anything else.
I mean, she likes the likes, and I think she gets a rush off of get all the attention that she gets on Twitter.
Well, maybe, I guess, but when push comes to shove, I'm more of a feminist than Alyssa Milano is.
I mean, I think this episode would demonstrate.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Not based on this statement. If you only take this statement, then she's right in our wheelhouse. But that's the problem.
Well, I would say this statement. She's saying though she doesn't believe a woman though.
No, she's saying you should believe women, but there's due process, and you have to look at both sides. Perfectly level-headed thinking.
But do you think she said she talked to Time's Up? Do you think she had a long conversation with them? Do you think she talked to anybody on forget Tara Reid? Do you think she talked to anybody in that world?
Nope.
Not a fucking
She doesn't want to
chance.
find out.
No, and she doesn't.
It's true.
Yeah, and she just doesn't, and she finds it disgusting, and Biden probably told her he didn't do it.
And she says at the end of this clip, she's like, we don't want to destroy someone's life without a thorough investigation. So are you calling for a thorough investigation? Have you talked with your friend of 15 years, Joe Biden? Is he cooperating in that investigation?
Later on, I think she's like, well, the media hasn't really covered it. Does Andy Cohen say that or something? This idiot?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, well, okay. Gee, I wonder why that is. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. I'm sure that mainstream media would be jumping all over this.
Hold on. What? I mean, I know you're in a bubble, Alyssa Milano. Do you think mainstream media is trying to bring down Joe Biden? He could have 50 accusers in MSNBC and CNN and the Boston Globe and the New York Times and the Washington Post wouldn't write a fucking word about it. Not one word. They wouldn't. They would bury it because they're terrified of Donald Trump being president again. Joe Biden was credibly accused. I believe it. We've tried it. We've reached out to her.
Yes, we have. She has not gotten back.
Okay, we'll try again.
She doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of media.
That's weird. She's not seeking fame or anything. She actually just has
she did a SoundCloud podcast.
She actually thinks she's actually telling her story about somebody she thinks sexually assaulted her, and then she's kind of just going away.
Yeah, no book deal.
No book deal. Strange. So, I mean, the idea that the media, I keep playing it. I hate people. I really do.
Yeah. I'm sure that mainstream media would be jumping all over this as well if they...
We weren't in a pandemic. If there was more...
And you come coaching her along. Come on, Alyssa, you're almost there.
Evidence that was...
If they found more evidence or through their investigation. So I'm just kind of staying quiet about it. And because I'm staying quiet about it...
you were getting dragged on Twitter by Bernie Bros.
Right.
Hold on. Or you could say, one could also say, I suppose, you're being dragged on Twitter for people calling you out for being a fraud, and also by people who believe that a woman was sexually assaulted by a man. So what Alyssa Milano is trying to do now is silence somebody who was sexually assaulted, correct?
Yes. She's being called out on Twitter for hypocritically applying one set of principles to conservatives and another set of principles to Joe Biden.
Yes. So Alyssa Milano is just essentially protecting an old, rich white guy.
Yes.
Okay.
But she's the victim also.
And a powerful white guy.
Yes, but she's also a victim because she's gotten nasty tweets.
Well, she's been the victim by Harvey Weinstein.
That's true.
But in this story, she's a victim because
tweets.
Bernie Sanders supporters, which I am sure that's not all the people that are tweeting that. I don't think Rose McGowan's maybe she is. I don't know. But she could be, I suppose. But I don't think the people I saw tweeting her yesterday seemed uniform and just pointing out to her, you're a fucking phony.
Yeah. And it's funny because people would call Rose McGowan crazy maybe she is a little bit.
I think she has issues.
Yeah, but the fact that she was so spot on this and Alyssa Milano can't respond to that, Rose McGowan's not one of the crazy people fucking going after her.
No. Anything else, Steve, from her?
Being hypocritical for and saying that I'm a fake feminist and all of this.
You
all
are.
Of this stuff. And I'm
clearly are.
I'm still trying desperately to stand back and be sort of objective about this.
I mean, it's just silly. It's just embarrassing. Again, did she talk to anybody on Kavanaugh's side?
No.
I mean, and people say, oh, Molly Hemingway works for Fox, whatever. The book was well done. I thought really well done. I've read both. I've read, stories of people who think Kavanaugh's totally guilty. And I think there's room for both sides. I've always been that way. Alyssa Milano, I don't think she's always been that way. I could be wrong, but I don't think she's always been that way. So I see stuff like that, and it's just embarrassing. And this Andy Cohen, I'm more of an issue with him. She's the whack job. Trump has ruined her. Like, I get that. Whatever.
There's a little bit more.
Oh, God. I'm going to get sick.
I don't want this to, I sent the Me Too tweet over 2 years ago. I never thought that it would be something that was going to destroy innocent men, right? We don't want that to happen either. So we have to find this balance.
He's right. Andy's right about that. We don't want to destroy innocent men.
Women movement, and also giving men their due process and
it's a little late for that, Alyssa. She is so
damn brave.
Moving on blaming innocent men.
Do we hear this again? Did I hear this during the Kavanaugh thing? Wait,
she's so brave.
Did I hear this during any point in the last couple of years from her?
The train is pulled out of the station.
It's unbelievable. Like I said, just Trump is so easy. It's too easy. Republican congressman from Idaho does this, and a woman tweets at Alyssa Milano her story with no representation from the other side. Alyssa Milano would run with it.
I mean, a Republican city councilman.
Run with it. So, and she'll be running with this. A month from now, she'll be doing that.
Yeah.
She'll be doing it. Just insane.
I also like her tweet. She had a thread yesterday with this video included, and then said, this will be my last comment on the matter.
Right.
Like,
and she's saying,
Alyssa Milano says it's done.
She did the classic.
Never mind.
She did the classic. The comments underneath will tell you all you need to know. And then I clicked on them, and there was some comments maybe hid by the author. Like, she doesn't want to see them all. Some people do that. Like Pete Abraham does that.
Yeah.
She does that as well. So some of the comments were hidden. She didn't get to see them all.
Well, so the other thing too is if I'm trying to think of a right-wing celebrity, but Vince Vaughn or whoever came out and defended Brett Kavanaugh, she would be saying, "Look at this guy."
And
if it
White male patriarchy,
as mild as this, as saying like, "Hey, listen, we should hear the full story before we make any judgments." What a piece of shit that guy would be.
Yeah, I mean,
the campaign to blacklist him from Hollywood, never let him work again.
They'd be done.
I have no idea what happened with Ford and Kavanaugh. I don't. But if that was in the court of law, he would have never been found guilty. Never.
No.
Ever, ever, ever. Neither would Joe Biden, probably, by the way. But I mean, I would say I've read books about the Kavanaugh case. I've listened to SoundCloud. I've read some stuff. I mean, that is a very credible accusation by Tara Reid. And very credible.
We also know that
I'm not saying it was done or not done, but very credible. And Alyssa Milano knows that. But she hates Donald Trump. So she's comfortable with a guy who's being accused of sexual assault being president. That's all. She's just not a feminist. It's okay.
And we know that Reid worked for Biden. We know that they were in proximity, that they were in the same office. We have no idea whether Ford and Kavanaugh were ever in the same room.
No, it's true.
So like at that basic level, there's more evidence that the accusations against Biden are more credible.
Right. So, by Alyssa, well, whatever. So she's a phony. That guy is just a fucking buffoon. Jesus, that's embarrassing. Oh, God.
I would like Andy coaching me, like when I stutter and stammer and lose my train of thought. I'd like Andy going, hey, you were saying that
it's true. Maybe I should more like
a double
him.
standard, Mike?
All right. Dr. Sheffield's Certified Natural Toothpaste. We love it. It's available at CVS right now, at Rite Aid, at Walgreens, all your local pharmacies, I think, as well. DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. You save 10%. Orders will be fulfilled and delivered through Amazon. If you're a Prime member, you can receive a 2-day shipment, extra whitening, peppermint sensitive care, activated charcoal, cinnamon. You have the kids flavor, strawberry banana, mixed berry, kids chocolate, certified natural by the Natural Products Association. No fluoride at all. DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. Reach out if you're a Minute fan. Let us know you're using it. Send us a picture. We like seeing those. I know they're pretty happy with very happy with the feedback so far. They're enjoying it. And you should enjoy the product. It's great. It's a great product at a great price that you can get sent to your home right now during this madness. It's one thing you can count on. Keep your mouth nice and clean and help out the Kirk Minahan Show and yourself and a great company. DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. Again, available at CVS, and you save 10% if you go to DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. Once again, Prime member from Amazon, a 2-day shipment. You get your delicious Dr. Sheffield's, DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. All right, what else do we have before we talk to Kevin here in a few minutes?
Well, Trump's press conference yesterday for the coronavirus task force was an entertaining one.
It was interesting anyway. It was interesting anyway.
Did you see? So the two cuts that I pulled were when the Asian reporter asks him, "Are you working for China?"
Yes.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God, why is he asking her that?" And then it turns out that actually she works for a company that is owned by China.
So I'll let you know. I mean, I hope they're going to honor the deal. We'll find out.
China? Are you cooperating with
I don't
China?
know. Who are you working for? China? You work for China, or are you with a newspaper? Who are you with?
Hong Kong Phoenix TV.
Who owns that? China? Is it owned by China?
Hong Kong.
No, is it owned by the state?
No, it's not. It's a private owned company.
Okay, good. Okay. Look.
Trump.
So she's totally lying right there. The entire thing is owned by China, and the messaging is all controlled. Why is she even allowed in a press briefing?
Oh, by the way, shame on us yesterday. I flagged this thing and I forgot to do it. That nurse who was crying about the...
oh, yes.
That is right up our alley. Did you see this, Mike? This woman who was weeping about how she had to quit her job because they weren't giving her masks or whatever. It turned out to be a total fucking lie. The minute I saw the video, I knew it was a lie. Everyone, by the way, I'm not alone. This was not like, everyone was like, this is bullshit. Do you see this, Steve? Or no?
Yes, I did.
She got exposed yesterday, right, or no?
Yes, but so CBS was one of the leaders on this. They found the video. They had a producer put a transcript underneath it, drop a CBS watermark on it, and in tears, a nurse says she quit her job after she was asked to work in a coronavirus ICU without a face mask.
Which is frankly impossible that happened. I mean, I'm
surprised you haven't gotten a lot more of that, though. Honestly, coronavirus liars. You know what I mean?
It seems.
I think we probably have had quite a few of those.
Well, yeah, maybe we just haven't sniffed it out
true.
yet.
But to speak,
America is not prepared, and nurses are not being protected.
This is CBS.
Yeah.
Emotional.
I quit my job today. I went into work and I was assigned to a COVID patient on an ICU unit that has been converted to a designated COVID unit. None of the nurses are wearing masks, not even surgical masks in the hallways when they're giving report to each other.
I mean, I saw this and I'm like, that's...
I had my own N95 mask. I told my manager, I understand we're short on supplies, but let me protect myself. Let me feel safe. I have family that I have to come home.
I mean, is she actually even a nurse? What is she, Steve?
So they went back and they found her Facebook page, and she's been just posting nutty shit and about quitting, being laid off. Like, it's unclear whether she's even working as a nurse. But that video has 8 million views.
They did confirm it was a total hoax.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
is
she
single
actually
part
a
of
nurse
it
or
no?
Who's to say? Everything's so...
I think she might have at one point in time worked in the medical field.
Oh, okay.
But no, there's no evidence that she was actually a nurse. There's nothing. I mean, the video is completely fraudulent.
I mean, a little tip for her. Like, you gotta... Like, you can't go that in and say there's no masks anywhere. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
So she posted her let me see, her last name is Amaris. But she posted on her Facebook page about that she's had anxiety and bipolar and has not been an employee at the hospital for over a year. And she mentions in the post that she's unsure if she's able to return to her job because of her mental health issues.
I'm sure the poor woman has some real issues, but I'm like, why would you? Again, it's almost like my issue is not with her. She clearly has some issues, some mental. My issue is almost with like the news people just run with this like it's fact right away.
Like, how did that get to CBS?
No questions, like I always say about Cullen. No questions are ever asked. Oh my God, this make this and I hate to say it. This will make Trump look bad. This will make Trump look bad. That's why I do think I was thinking this when I was running this morning. Like, the media every day, in a weird way, wants us to get worse because it's going to make Trump look worse as this gets worse. So sometimes I think, how the fuck are we ever know if this thing's even getting better? Because the media is rooting for disaster here. They're rooting for failure. They're rooting for death, as Trump would say.
They're rooting for American death. When China puts out that they have had no new COVID cases, they repeat that as fact.
But they want this, so if things start to turn for the better, is the media going to try and cover it up as long as they can? I don't know. I mean, look, we saw yesterday, Major League Baseball talked about playing in May, which is crazy. And by the way, I got a tip from a guy in Major League Baseball yesterday. I'll read
a lot of insiders.
Are you surprised at that?
I'm not. You just got moles everywhere.
I do. Let me see here. If the season gets canceled, players basically get almost none of their 2020 salary.
Okay.
The MLBPA basically gave that up in exchange for this year counting as service time, which that's why someone like Betts will be a free agent regardless of what happens this year.
Okay.
So they punted, but then they get an extra year service time, which gets them closer to the promised land in terms of big money.
Gotcha.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, that's
I guess.
Kind of what I assumed.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's nice that Sam Kennedy's returning your text now.
It was Linda. We had a good conversation. Boy, they
turned around pretty quickly, huh?
It's funny how that works. Hand out that money.
And then the Globe wrote about it right after.
Well, kind of.
They quick editing job after.
Oh, was it not after?
No, they did not disclose that John Henry owns the Boston Globe in the initial story. Then 617 Report started calling him out, and
they changed it.
They just added, a 5-word disclosure. Is it that fucking hard to disclose that John Henry owns
everybody
the paper
knows
when you write about it?
Sam Kennedy told me it happens every single time.
I mean, everybody, exactly.
That's true.
Everyone in media knows it, but your average layperson who's just picking up the paper to flip through it might not know.
You don't think so? I mean,
there are people that wouldn't know that.
I guess. I mean, they should do it, obviously, for transparency, but I think, I guess.
I think you and the people in this world have a heightened awareness of John Henry.
Yeah,
and
there are
unique
Red
level
Sox
of
fans that wouldn't
malevolence.
know that, because why would you give a shit?
That's true. I guess. They should put it in there, but yes, that is. I do wonder sometimes, is that, like, I always apply sinister notions to that, but there's a chance there's some fucking idiot.
Oh, sure, but
story.
it needs to. I think it should be mandatory disclosure every single time. Like every time Washington Post writes about Amazon or any of their companies, it needs to be disclosed every single time.
Yeah, no question about it.
There's no downside to disclosing it all the time.
Well, there is in their mind.
Well, so what? People are going to think that they're doing a hack job cover up if they say that John Henry covers the Globe. It looks worse if they don't make the disclosure. It almost if they disclose it, it adds a certain level of trust in their writing, to the extent you can trust the Boston Globe.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can't. But yes, you're right.
Clancy texted me. Do you want me to call him right now?
Sure.
Mike, would you?
I'll step out.
Yeah,
I'll
take a
bow
break, Mike.
Thanks, guys. You guys need anything? Water?
Like, Beth Israel's the official hospital of the Red Sox, right? I mean, if I'm John Henry, why wouldn't you just donate? Just even if you don't care, if you're an asshole, just common sense. Why wouldn't you just donate $20 million? $20 million worth of masks to them. You know what I mean? Like
that's what we said about Jeremy Jacobs. You don't have to give anything. You should be able to keep your money if you want to, but it just looks better.
He might just be an asshole and not care.
I don't know, but it all ties into Entercom, and an official Entercom spokesman is joining us right now. Kevin Clancy doing the work for WFAN. Still thinks he's the one.
I'm stunned to call in and hear the words Entercom out of your mouth. I can't believe it. What a change of pace for the Kirk Minahan show.
Well, we just did cancel culture. We just did cancel
spreading
culture.
Your content wings, Kirk. Really spreading your wings here,
we just did a great cancel culture segment. You're gonna love it when you.
Oh, good. Can we maybe talk about Shirley for 400 million times?
You sound much better, by the way. Jesus.
Yeah, I am. I'm back to normal.
I think you had. We were texting this week, and I think you had it. I do think you had it.
I really do. I mean, I know that sounds dramatic. I'm sure some people think that, but like, if the fucking glove fits, and like, I had everything to a T. Even things in the beginning that I didn't think were a symptom turned into a symptom. Like 2 weeks later, with everything that's constantly changing. So I don't know if they did it wrong. And you know what's funny? The CDC or whoever's supposed to be never actually called me. The only way I got my results is because like I saw one random tweet from a guy who said, "Hey, you can sign up on this website. That's like the lab that's doing the testing and find your results there." That didn't work, and then I had to call them. Like, I would never have gotten my results if I wasn't like super, super proactive about it.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, so I don't know how many other people are dealing with that, and I still don't think the system is very effective, but whatever. And even the girl who gave it to me, she was like, negative. I was like, that didn't sound very official. Like, I'll take your word for it.
All right. How are you doing content wise? Feel like you're hanging in okay?
I'm doing more than ever.
I noticed this.
Yeah, I mean, my nights, especially with this nightly game show and then the Friday night show, I don't end till like 8:30 every night now. So I'm somehow fucking working harder than ever. But I honestly, I mean, this is like going back to old school Barstool. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm in content mode. My brain's always spinning, coming up with new ideas. I'm much better at home than I am in that fucking office, I guess. So I feel like, you know, I know a lot of other people are struggling and need the studios and need the resources, the producers, yada, yada, yada. I'm like back to my glory days.
So I was stunned. So we were texting back and forth, whether it was Saturday or Sunday. And I was stunned that you took, I think you called Funhouse, like, what, the worst human being alive or something like that? You fucking were
kidding. No, I called him a fucking lunatic. I mean, that lunatic. Guy, I don't know do you know, like, his whole history? Have you been in on this? He is a textbook troll. I can't believe you're on the side of, like, a true blue, cowardly internet troll.
Well, he's not, but how is he cowardly? How is he a cowardly internet troll?
Like, wouldn't even go on a show. Mike invited him on the show. He said no.
Yeah, but so what? I have hundreds of people tweeting out sound of my show all the time. I don't give a fuck. What do I care?
Yeah, but I as much as I think he's a lunatic and a troll, I actually do have to give him credit that I think he like had an impact. I think that
of course he did. He kept Francesa alive. He kept him alive.
I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because I mean, first of all, we're talking about a guy who's on the twilight of his career, regardless, however you want to say it. Like his prime is done, his work is done, his like legacy is cemented in radio, and so like eventually ratings were going to slip. Eventually things were going to come to an end. And I think that Funhouse did nothing more than poison the well on him. Like, he was the only person putting out clips, and everything was nitpicked. Everything was taken, like, now I don't want to say out of context, and he doesn't, like, edit or anything like that.
He does not at all.
But when you do a fucking 5-hour radio show every single day, and yeah, you're going to get some things wrong. Yeah, you're going to get a name wrong. Sure, you're going to sound like an asshole here and there. And when you only put out his bad clips, when you only have an agenda to make him look bad,
I can't believe you're taking the side of somebody who, like, what a sensitive little fucking bitch Francesa is. Oh my god.
Well, I'm not going to say that I think he handled it right. I'm not like defending him reacting to it, but to think that Funhouse was like an asset for Mike is fucking crazy.
Oh, he gave him. He got more attention. I wouldn't have paid attention to Francesa at all by himself. I think he stinks as a solo host without Mad Dog. So I never paid attention. So all these tweets.
Yeah, but that's you. I mean, like, you know, like that for the last, you know, maybe year or since his comeback has been like the prevalent opinion, but not really for the past like decade of him going solo. Yeah. So he's had many, many good years as a solo artist or a solo act. And then like this time around, because all of a sudden one of his like biggest diehard fans, like whatever this guy wants to say, he's on there every day watching that guy.
Him. We know that, right? But that's I think that's part of the. I think that's part of the inside joke of the. One second, I think that's part of the inside joke of Funhouse in a way is that he's so obsessed with him that you know he has to like him. Like I think Funhouse even knows that we know that.
Yeah, but that's what's crazy about Funhouse is he will like staunchly defend. Like, nope, I don't like him. I'm only here to expose.
That's funny.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You just don't like that. You don't like who he's doing it to. If this was to a radio act or somebody that you like,
I think it was. I think it was hilarious. If somebody's doing it to me, I would think it was funny. I would. First of all, the big difference is you're right. The big difference is if somebody did that to me, the guy would probably would have a show on my YouTube channel. Probably have him on 3 days a week. I mean, you are right about that.
I mean, and that's the problem. That like Mike,
there's no sense of humor.
Yeah, and this is where like he actually ended up embracing Twitter way more than I think anybody, including himself, ever thought he would. And I think some good shit has come out of that. But you also got to be able to like hang on Twitter. And I think that
he's old.
He was. Yeah, I mean, like he did his best to adapt the app and social media and all this new age shit. But there's just, you know, a mentality and something in your blood when you kind of come up with it versus when you take it up at 60. So I don't think he handled it right. But I just can't get down with Funhouse's entire fucking act of like, I don't like him. I'm doing a fucking service. No, I won't talk about it. It's like you have an axe to grind. You have an agenda. You do nothing but promote that all day long. And then when someone's like, you know what, man, fuck you. You're like, oh, can you believe this?
But that's not really. That's not really what Francesa did. Francesa got embarrassed for some reason because he thought he could talk about Trump and not really get much attention. And all of a sudden it blew up and he was embarrassed and he tried to stick his fucking foot down Funhouse's throat. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, he's been doing this for a while.
Oh, I know, but I mean, let me try to silence him.
I think it was like a straw that broke the camel's back sort of thing. Eventually, he just snapped and reacted in a way that I'm sure he wants back. But I also don't have a problem with people eventually being like, fuck off. Dude.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like an entire life dedicated to ruining my shit. And like you say that he like kept them afloat. Like Mike had his listeners, whatever, even if they were dwindling. His internet, like Funhouse is not turning anybody on to Mike. You're either a Mike fan or you're not by now. So all that guy is doing is all day long talking shit about you.
Here's the reality. The reality is that, you know, he talks to the radio.com people and how smart they are. Like they should be putting out clips of, like, Francesa's claiming it's just a weird defense that, like, you know, he should have hired somebody to put these clips out. Maybe not ones that make him look bad, but the fucking social media team for Francesa sucks too. I mean, this guy beats him even on good stuff all the time, all the fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know how you cannot have like someone. I mean, like what we do. It's like someone's just listening to radio all day long, filming the clips all day long. So fit and post it, clip it and post it, and then for every one Funhouse fucking time you mispronounce a name or get a prediction wrong, there's 2 more clips of you the time that you eviscerate a caller or make a good point or whatever. That to me is where, if Funhouse was even remotely impartial, I would be okay with it. But he just sits there and waits for every slip up, waits for anything that he thinks you can clown him with, and never posts a single good moment. So I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're fully transparent, you're just like, fuck it, I hate this guy and I want to expose him. But to act like you're doing the world some service, the amount of times that dude has said to me, like, with all that I provide for free, this is how people treat me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Stop doing it then. Just stop being a lunatic and listening to this guy you allegedly hate all day for 5 hours and posting his clips.
He's a great site. I love that site. I love Funhouse. And I'll tell you, Francesa sounded like such a cunt the other day, too. He just sounded so cunty. He did. He sounded like such a baby. Whining about the sound about, you know, this guy does this thing and he won't mention the guy's name. We're gonna take care of him. We're gonna go. And he tweets that night about how, you know, he's gonna fucking dox him and go after him. I'm like, I mean, I'm actually surprised you, from where you started, are like defending this big corporate guy against this little fucking guy who just has this little Twitter account. It's really harmless. It hasn't affected Francesa. How's it hurt him? You say it hasn't helped him. How has it hurt him?
I think that the entire internet believes, like, only sees those clips from. So what?
But they're not listening. But they're not listening anyway. So they're not. He's not losing listeners. How is it hurting him?
Right. Exactly. So all he's doing is, like, you're not affecting my listenership at all. All you're doing is rallying the entire internet to think I'm an idiot by posting things only when I sound bad. Yeah, where's the good of that? You're not getting me any new. You can't do the whole, like, there's no such thing as bad publicity here. It's not like
it's a dedicated Twitter account to put clips on a guy he doesn't like. He doesn't like Francesa. Right. Tries to make him look dumb. But
that's fine. But that's not
but why can't? But just laugh about it. Fucking laugh. Well, it's like we always talk about. You know who you're defending. Honestly, you know who you're defending right now? Roger Goodell. Funhouse is Dave Portnoy, and Francesa's Roger Goodell.
Minahan, let me, like, expand upon this and turn this into some fucking, like.
Well, it sounds like you just walked in. Just walked right into it, my friend.
To me, this is a dude. If Funhouse was funny about it, Funhouse was just like, yeah, I fucking hate this guy, and I'm gonna act to grind. But this routine of, like, he's doing a service to the world and exposing.
I don't think he's saying he's doing a service to the world.
Yes, no, that's what he does. That's what he says.
He kind of does in a way. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's amusing. I'm amused by it.
Bow down and suckle at the teat of Funhouse because he represents some fucking.
It makes me laugh. Those clips make me laugh. What do you want me to say? They make me laugh.
They also make KFC laugh. He retweets Funhouse all the time.
Yeah, you're a Funhouse supporter in a way.
I like the clips. I think that Funhouse is a fucking asshole, and there's no denying that he's the one who puts the clips out. So, you know, honestly, if I could get them from somewhere else, I would. Funhouse is the only fucking lunatic who does that 7 hours a day.
But here's the thing. So he tweets out that thing, right? And puts the watermark on it, by the way. It gets 2 million views. The same day that Entercom, and I hate this, happened, laid off a bunch of people and their stock went in the shitter. It's a very sad thing. Francesa's talking about it like that day. He just has no fucking brain. He has no instincts for stuff like that. He sounds like a fucking idiot when he does that.
What's the problem that he was talking about?
Well, it's the same. It was literally, he goes in this bitch fest about Funhouse. Literally the same day, Entercom fucking fired like 1 million low-level employees, gutted the entire place. People in New York City. People, by the way, in New York City. I agree with that. People in New York City are dying.
About Entercom.
I do.
I know you do, but nobody else does.
I don't care if anybody else cares. I care.
But that's skewing your argument because you think that this is some bigger corporate fucking picture where it's just like this is a radio host and a troll. And
yeah,
I'm surprised that you being a radio host are taking the side of a guy who, I mean, and I get what you're saying where he
because Kevin, it's not the extent of Funhouse, but I've had this happen. Like, you know, if you make fun of the guy and you laugh about it and you play it, I understand for us it's not wired like I am. It literally diffuses it right away. Right,
he could have turned Funhouse on its side.
Funhouse if he had done this 3 or 4 years ago, whatever, Funhouse would be working for him right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But that's where I also feel like those guys blow their chance too. Where like, if he was a little bit different about it, he probably could have had his fucking dream come true. He'll never admit it. He says that he's not a Mike fan.
That might be true. That might be true.
I just can't believe that people are like, Mike's a grumpy blowhard. Like, yeah, that's the fucking point. Yes, that's what he's been since day fucking one. That's what makes him great. And the only thing I can point to is that like all of a sudden changed was the vibe that was put out on the internet. So that's where I don't have a problem with Mike being like, fuck this guy. The way he handled it is bad. But the only thing that changed with Mike's comeback is all of a sudden people saying they didn't like what they used to like about Francesa.
You know
him
what?
Blowing up on callers, him talking shit, him being like the grumpy, I'm always right, is entertaining about him. And then all of a sudden it was like, no, can you believe this guy? Well, fucking yeah, that's what's worked for 3 decades.
Let me ask you this. It's great, and we've for some reason our show has become super Sopranos obsessed the last couple of weeks, basically because of me. I've just had it in my brain lately because it's my favorite show ever. One of the things that the Sopranos did that has hurt shows since is they put the kids in, and I feel like that is like a dramatic, whether it's the Americans or these other shows. And now I'm dealing with Ozark. I don't care. I don't care what the fucking.
How far are you in Ozark?
I'm 7 episodes into season 3.
Okay, so I just finished it last night. I think it's fucking great, but my only problem is how much the kids got into it.
I mean, like, why?
It's crazy.
And why is the daughter like? Why have they made the daughter like 35 all of a sudden? She's like drinking wine. She's working full time. I'm like, what?
Like season. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Why don't you send her like? Why don't you send her like Italy or something for like some summer school thing and just get her away?
Right.
Like, I don't. Yeah. Why are the kids? It's like you love The Sopranos, right?
Oh yeah, watch it all the time. Rewatch it like 4 or 5 times.
Why? Like, you know, it got to the point where from season 1, if you watch,
no, I'm joking. I've never seen The Sopranos.
Oh, that's right. You've never watched it, right? That's your thing.
Right. That's not my thing. I just don't like it.
How do you mean you don't like it? You've never watched it?
I've tried, and I just.
Okay, well, you're a fucking idiot, but that's fine. But like, why? Like, when I watch it, like, is there anything you dread? So, like, Ozark's good. It's a good show. Like, clearly, it's borrows from Mad Men, and I'm not Mad Men. Breaking Bad, and The Sopranos too, and all these other things. Is there anything worse than when they go back to the house in that show and you're like, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking. Why do they do that? Why?
There's a scene you'll see in like a couple, maybe an episode or two, Kirk, that's just like patently ridiculous with the kids, where it's like, you know, I can't even stand the kids when we're talking like family dramas because I mean half the time child actors are really like not that good,
and they get older and it gets weird,
and then they go awkward and like they're teenagers. But then when you're talking about crime shows and drugs and murder and shit, and we're incorporating like, I don't know, Jonah's supposed to be like 14 years old, right?
No, what the fuck
is going on here?
He's got like a drone. He's doing like bitcoins and like deals.
Right.
And like, why is this person on this? Like, what are they doing? And the other thing, you know what else pissed me off about the show this year? It made no sense. It was dumb. It felt super forced. Is when their therapist shows up in that car. It was so dumb. Like it made no sense. I'm like, why would
which part?
Their therapist had like that $100,000 car.
So ridiculous.
How stupid was that?
It was almost like they had like this comedic relief on a show that really
you don't want it. Yeah. I'm like, why is this? Like, are you telling me that Jason Bateman gave her like $200,000? Like, what?
Well, that was the other thing. He gave her $100,000.
Yeah, right. He was like, take my
she
side.
Comes back with a fucking like $250,000 car. I was like, well, I don't know. Cars cost the same in fucking Missouri, but
bizarre.
There was a few like plot holes that I thought I didn't like the kids. I thought that there were times where it was like if you were really being audited and investigated, you wouldn't be able to just like walk to the mausoleum where you have millions of dollars. You know, like shit that definitely, if you really want to nitpick it,
You got to suspend a little bit with that show, for sure.
And I think it's very, very blatantly a Breaking Bad copy, but I think it's a pretty well done one. Aside from a few plot holes, I think it's pretty dramatic. I think there's some pretty good acting. So I'm overall, I said that I really like it. If you want to debate the ins and outs of making a perfect show, yes, there's certainly a lot to talk about. But I think especially for now, I was very happy to have a dark, dramatic show to watch. You know what I didn't like too? Marty Byrde, Jason Bateman is sometimes he is fucking cerebral assassin, right. And then other times he's the worst liar on the planet. It's when he's talking to Ruth, he's I don't know. It was just I'm not sure. It's dude, come on! All of a sudden you can't lie to save your life.
Yeah, what's funny about everyone's it's a revelation that Bateman can play this sort of serious, dramatic kind of at times unlikable person. The fucking guy's been playing asshole since I was 13. He was a prick on Silver Spoons as a 10-year-old. He's just a naturally even in Arrested Development, he's not really a good person.
No, I mean he's a sarcastic asshole the whole time, which is basically Marty Byrde but doing crime.
Because sometimes he does that sort of Michael Bluth thing on Ozark. He'll respond Ruth that. I do, but he's good. And Laura Linney's it's a good. You're right. It's. But I tend to. That's the problem. Is I get bogged down in nitpicking, that fucking car thing. Yeah. I was actually angry.
The car thing. I was fuck this show. The therapist is crazy. The kids is crazy, and the brother-in-law.
Yeah. Enough.
If you were running the operation you're running,
he'd be gone.
You're not tolerating a single millisecond.
He's literally gone. He shows up. He's gone in 3 seconds. And instead, Laura Linney's I can't do that. You're well, you're fucking. Right. Are you ruthless or not?
And I don't know. I mean, I guess this was to just further establish the Darlene versus the Birds, storyline. But the fucking baby, what?
Right. That was and also, all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden, she goes to court and tries to get custody back. You're
that
what?
And
where's this coming from?
I know Marty Byrde is trying to deal with his wife and try to keep it, but you would eventually be we're working with a fucking drug cartel. We don't need to be adopting hillbilly babies.
A fucking infant around the house. Right. Although the sex scene was uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
That was the most disgusting thing I've seen in a long time. Him too, the kid too. He's this fucking.
Yeah, he's 12 pounds. Cool. He's ugly. Yeah. He looks like.
I didn't. Did you up pick up on that? Maybe did that come out of nowhere for you, or were you picking up?
No, I could smell it because she's so creepy because I just you could smell it.
I guess because she was it was so far out of my mind. I thought it was going down a more motherly. I'm going to.
I think it was. I think she's also his mom. It's fucked up.
Right. I guess that's why it's extra fucked. But I just did not see sex coming. So when all of a sudden it cut to that, I was holy shit.
So how is my May 22nd death prediction looking for Portnoy now? Pretty solid, I would say. No?
Was that the official date you put out? Yes. I didn't know you did it that before.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did it with him last time I was there. And there's actually a couple of Twitter accounts to follow. It's a daily update thing. I mean, this guy is literally having a mental breakdown in front of our eyes.
I mean, did you see the samurai sword last night?
I did. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, yes or no, over under, we'll set it at a half. Will someone send him a gun?
Oh, I think Steve already has. I mean, not Steve.
Oh, I don't want to say publicly.
I was saying, I can't wait to see a fucking grenade pop in there. I mean,
apparently on Barstool Bets, he was trying to calculate his loss of net worth over the last month, and he thinks he's down from 100 million to 30 or 40 million.
Oh,
that explains the inspirational email we got yesterday from Dave. Nobody rallies the troops like him.
That was so funny. That was the funniest fucking email. I wasn't sure if I guess I should blog it. Just be look at our fearless fucking leader telling everyone.
You talk about somebody who went from 11 different emotions in one email. From listen, I understand we all want to raise money, but fuck everybody else. We're fucked here. but I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be the guy who's doing that. Do what you have to do, but fuck. What the fuck's going on here? Fuck.
We're not going to fire anyone. But then end it with the most ominous line of all time. Don't make us make these decisions for you.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm looking at this there are people who have children. There are people who are young, living alone, and their professional lives are in the hands of this man. I signed
our
the
director
company.
of content,
Right.
Our director of content who has never watched a single second of anyone's content other than his own.
I mean, shouldn't he be watching some of it right now? He's got nothing else to do.
He's day trading. The market's open.
That's
9:30. It's time to just fucking stream himself lose $500,000.
Jesus.
He bought Boeing the other day at such a fucking number. Had he just held, if he holds on to that for the long term, he's probably got like $15 million worth of stock sitting there one day when this recovers, and is back to wherever it was 10 years from now. But he's obsessed with, I've got to day trade. It's all got to be an 8-hour shift. And so now he's lost $500,000 on it, like a fucking moron.
Do we know if he's still is he still shorting Penn stock at the same time he melts down publicly?
Jesus, I know he's gonna be in fucking jail. I mean, let everybody out of jail anyway. They have to fill the place back up. He's gonna fucking be back in there.
The only thing that's gonna save him when he eventually gets his IRS Marty Bird audit and investigation is gonna be he's just. Like, he can just claim, like, I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. And they're going to be like, you're right. Yes. Sir, you are right.
Well, he'll have a great lawyer defending him. We know that. He'll have a top guy on the case.
I think that the final straw was the Chinchilla charity, I believe, was the last straw for Portnoy on the fundraiser.
Which one's that?
YP was trying to raise money for his chinchilla because it's sick.
Oh, I saw that. I did see that.
So I think I think Portnoy was justified in saying, "Hey, let's get back to work. Stop raising money for fucking rats." Okay.
Yeah, that seems reasonable to me. That even yes. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
See you. There you go. Kevin Francis Clancy weighing in on Francesa, Ozark, Portnoy, all the greatest.
The nation's top Francesa stan.
Well, I mean, I give him credit. I mean, he defends the guy. I don't know,
It was a good call. You guys do a good show. It's nice to just listen sometimes.
Thank you. Yes, I think people will appreciate. I think a lot of people will appreciate that conversation.
I think they'll appreciate your contributions, Mike.
Yes. Is
there anything in retrospect that you would have commented on?
I would have piped in. The only good point I think Kevin makes
the restrictions still apply.
Yeah, you are speaking about the still apply.
The only point that caller made that I agree with is if there's nothing Funhouse is doing as much as we say it's promotion, there's no one that's listening to that show because of Funhouse.
Right, but conversely I would say there's nobody who's bailing.
The only reason this is happening, the only reason you had that debate is because neither of them, it's the perfect storm. Neither of them will budge. Like, Funhouse doesn't want to admit he likes Francesa. Francesa doesn't want to admit he's actually getting promotion out of it.
Right.
They're both stubborn assholes, and that's why we have this.
But I also
think,
though
I like Funhouse.
See, Kevin dismisses, I think, the fact that Francesa did that the day when everybody got laid off and people are fucking dropping dead in New York is an asshole thing.
Well, it'd be like if
800
Portnoy,
people died that day or something.
If Portnoy fired a bunch of people in the middle of a pandemic and then went and did the Davey Day Trader thing. Right. So I'm not saying he wouldn't do, but it would be.
I get feedback from people who are they think Portnoy looks like an asshole because he's just throwing money around nilly-willy while this is going on. Which I don't care. I don't think that's true. But people say that,
I mean, people say that. People said that about Mike and I eating, so much McDonald's when people are there's mile-long food lines.
And truthfully, and this is my fault more than anybody's, we probably should have said, you know what, we should figure out a way to raise $300 or something during that, or $500. Just have.
No, you're not allowed.
What do you mean?
Can't do that.
You can't do it. Well, that was Saturday. We could have. Yeah. But I mean, just say, hey, listen, here's a number. Fuck, whatever. We could have done.
There was something going through my mind. We were doing that history will look back. Look at what they were doing during.
It's true.
There were food shortages and people losing their jobs. And look at these two men.
But boy, we were talking. I mean, God, do I hate kids on shows like that? They never add
Walter Jr. is my least favorite character in any show ever.
Definitely,
I fucking hate Walter White Jr.
He just makes your muscles tense up every time he's talking.
Every time, it's just okay, acknowledge that he has a son and then never show. We understand he's doing it for his family, but we don't need to see him every 5 minutes.
I'm also in the middle.
What's for breakfast today? Yeah. But they almost understood, they really
he wasn't in the finale,
minimalized,
which is the greatest thing Vince Gilligan ever did.
They shouldn't have had the other kid either. They minimalized he wasn't in the finale.
I mean, you saw him.
I thought he was on the phone. That wasn't that episode.
What episodes did we that was the second to last episode.
Oh, right. He calls her from New Hampshire.
Dad. Yeah, right. Just drop dead.
But they really as opposed to The Sopranos, who ramped up the kids in the last year.
Yeah,
the only reason you needed Holly is because Skylar was pregnant. That had to add to why he needed to do
true.
This.
That's true, yeah.
So I'm in the second season, and they're really pushing the plot line of Tony needs to get more involved with his kid and make him do stuff, and those parts are just
No, you fast forward. I watch them now. I fast forward through them. I don't care. I care about the mafia stuff only.
Really?
I don't care about fucking Meadows' soccer coach or AJ's football or season one. When you watch season one now, is a great year, but it is much lighter.
Oh yeah,
like it's
well,
almost
it was supposed to be more of a comedy.
Right. It was written for a network, and it has a bit of a sitcom, weird. Like, he goes to a shrink. Like Lorraine Bracco's a much bigger character. The pilot, he's narrating his day. It feels like a network TV show.
Right.
Like, now I'm meeting with these guys, and Carmela's like, she's a pain, and I got my mom's a pain in the ass, but his mom was like sort of a wacky pain in the ass, but then she became sinister.
It was supposed to be Marie Barone,
right,
instead of what it became.
Right, and then she winds up, trying to kill him, but still, it goes that way. So I don't know.
KFC, by the way, just text 3 thumbs up for that interview.
3
thumbs up. Yes,
there you go. Well, I always like talking to him. We love Kevin. And he's right. There's no question I'm obsessed by Intercom. But I mean, I will, like, so, we were talking about the Mayo guy yesterday. Like, I think the difference is, like, so you could say Mayo's whatever, doesn't like some of the stuff I do, or Manners doesn't like some of the stuff I do.
Yeah.
They have shows on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like, whether they get mad at me and they say, oh, Kirk's trying to silence me, like, he's trying to turn them in. Like, you have a show on my fucking network.
But that's where I say the perfect storm, because if Francesa did that, okay, great. Then Funhouse isn't messing with him, but Funhouse has, what, a third of the followers that does now?
Sure.
No one really gives a fuck about it.
Yes, but my thing is, like, those guys could continue to hate the show, Manners and Mayo, or however they feel about the show.
Yeah.
I would never say don't do the show on YouTube anymore.
Oh,
never.
right.
That's insane.
Or just in general, you're going to shut their account down for using
or
sound of you.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I would never, I don't know. And if Francesa was better, I don't know, whatever.
Do you think that Funhouse should have gone on with Francesa?
I don't think that does him any good.
No, I think
that's an unwinnable. Like, I know Kevin's saying that, but that's like having somebody. That's not the same as somebody writing something about me and then asking them to come on. I don't think, or maybe he should have. And then, you know what? Francesa would have beat him up.
It's an unwinnable. If you're on the phone with Francesa,
maybe
it's an unwinnable.
Maybe you could say he could go on, and then Francesa would. But what's Francesa going to really ask him other than why don't you like me?
Yeah, why do you do this?
Yeah, why do you play?
It'd be terrible radio.
Why do you edit out? Why do you not edit? Why do you play legitimate, unscrubbed, unedited sound?
Well, then I guess he would say, "You're why are you playing these things that make me look dumb?" And Funhouse would say, "You actually say them." So that might be a good.
And also say because I don't like you. I know you're good on the radio.
Yeah. I also think it would undermine the mystique of the Funhouse account if you associate a voice with it.
Sure.
Like,
and
as soon as you hear him talk, he becomes a man as opposed to
that's
just
where
that
Kevin,
Twitter account.
I think, is wrong too. Is I think this guy loves Francesa. He might not admit it, but like
there has to be some level of liking it if you're watching it that much. I mean, just the amount that I've listened to Francesa over the last couple of years.
He's winning you over?
No, he's not winning me over.
Are you Funhouse?
I am not Funhouse.
Okay, well, no. All right. How was your coffee this morning, Steven?
My coffee was fantastic. I did
Earl, the number 39, Earl the Pearl Robinson.
Yeah. I did a unsweetened cold brew coffee, cracked one open, poured it over ice, a little bit of whole milk. I usually don't go with milk in my
almond
coffee.
Milk this morning?
No almond milk this morning. Okay. Did the whole milk and drank it on the way here. And obviously, I'm alert, engaged, involved. I think
you do seem a little sharper.
Yes,
today,
I'm a little bit sharper because I've been pumping that Death Wish coffee into my veins, man. It's good. It tastes great.
Good.
It saves me the time of having to brew up a whole pot of coffee. And you know what? Since I've started drinking Death Wish coffee, fewer pee breaks because you don't have to consume the same volume of iced coffee.
It's a good point too. I saw a lot of Death Wish coffee people tweeting at us.
Huge response.
I saw Mike as well. Yes. Death Wish gives you. Oh, did you try it, Mike?
It hasn't not arrived.
Oh, you ordered it yesterday.
Yeah,
Good. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. Subscribe, by the way, and you save 10% on coffee that's shipped right to your door when you want it. Available in whole bean, ground, death cups, and cold brew. Smooth, bold case. Would you agree, Steve?
I would agree with that. Yes.
Death Wish coffee will wake you up and get you ready to take on the day, which you could use right now. I'm telling you, I mean, people are down right now, so they can get home, get a nice blast of that, and get going. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. If you're looking for some coffee ASAP, you can also receive 50% off your entire purchase. Are you drinking a Death Wish coffee right now? Okay, Jesus Christ.
Oh, rattle.
Okay.
Shake your cup.
Can I read the fucking code?
I was just enjoying
promo code Kirk, KIRK. Check it out now. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. And by the way, you can enter with a MacBook Pro, Death Wish Cold Brew, Barstool Sports merchandise, and a year's worth of Death Wish coffee. So do it again, deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk, and let us know you ordered it, and we'll send us some pictures, please. We appreciate it. And so do the fine folks at Death Wish Coffee Company. So there you go. Where are they located, Steve? Do we know that?
No, I don't know where they're located. I'll look that up.
Round Lake, New York.
Oh.
Round Lake. I'm embarrassed to say I know New York pretty well. Where's Round Lake, New York, Steve?
Next spot of a live show.
Could be.
It's near Maltaville.
Oh, well, that narrows it down.
Let's see. Yeah, it's just
gluten-free, by the
it's
way.
just a few miles north of Albany, south of Saratoga Springs.
Oh, so we're not that far.
So I know that area well. I'm surprised I haven't seen that before. Huh. Round Lake, New York. I like upstate New York, parenthetically. What else we got?
We've got, as far as audio is concerned, we've got one other prank call to Minnesota.
Okay. Flying on our 50 states.
I'll tell you what, I will get to the Minnesota update on coronavirus here, but Dale is in Boston, Massachusetts.
I think I failed with it. I think this guy is the guy that dumped my audio.
Oh, yeah, we're surviving out here.
I'm glad to hear that, my friend.
That is good, he's surviving.
So, guys, my grandparents, their name Jim and Mark, she has
It gets better.
She has breast cancer, and I'd just like to share a way that has kept my grandparents safe, which is a way I think it'd be helpful to all the elder people out there. So, our Governor Baldacci, and Health Inspector Robinson have taken an approach from the Menners Institute from Australia. And first, if you're a business owner, you need to tell your employees to go home. You need to lay them off and not give them any sort of benefits because they have disposable income for going out and catching and spreading the virus. I'll counter you really quick here. Minnesota.
We have a duel here. I like
we've
this.
actually done really well, and I mean we've done better than most states. When the governor started saying, you need to start restricting this even before the stay-at-home order in Minnesota, Minnesotans were kind of really limiting their exposure. I'm not saying there aren't some knuckleheads out there, but we really in Minnesota have curbed that.
I've never used that word. I don't think I ever have. Not
Florida,
seriously.
Alabama, Wyoming is having a big problem. We're not having the same problem other states are, but please go ahead.
Hold on. I like the way this guy's like, your point's reasonable. But
we should lay off employees to make them stay home.
I'm going to counter it, and I'm just going to throw it out there and see. Let's see who has the better idea. Let me give you mine.
Just to be clear, the Menners Institute is saying we need to starve our employees of disposable income because if they don't have any money, they won't go out and spread the coronavirus, which seems eminently reasonable.
But let me throw this at you.
And he's from Massachusetts, this guy?
Yeah.
And who's the governor? Baldacci?
Baldacci.
Yes. Okay, this guy's not too sharp either. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Who's the governor of Minnesota?
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura, right?
Not anymore.
Maybe it was.
Yeah, it's a good point. Go ahead.
No, totally agree. Me in Boston, we're Stewart's Folly. We're turning into
Stewart's Folly.
You know what I mean? But most importantly, you need to keep yourself healthy. Now, according to Dr. Kirk Minahan of the Menners Institute from Australia.
Oh, you worked there.
He's saying if you need, not put any bad substances in your body like alcohol. So just for instance, my brother Mike, he has a bit of a drinking problem, and due to his liver not being healthy, he contracted coronavirus.
Hey, wait a second. You can't say that.
Tried to kick him out the street and fire him, from the family business for drinking too much and causing his immune system to be bad and contracting the virus. And then my cousin, intern Nick, he got coronavirus because Mike shared drinks with him.
My cousin, intern
my
Nick.
number one thing is you have to keep your people at home.
What show is this?
And not put, drugs like methamphetamine or alcohol into your body.
Well, I think those are good rules. Actually, I think we're okay there.
Those are good rules. I'd call them Robinson rules.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate the phone call. All my best to you guys out in Boston.
He must think there is mayhem hitting the streets.
When I would say this, you could say literally anything to these guys, and you can say literally anything to these guys, and they'll just be, good for you. Good luck with everything. I hope everything works out okay.
I don't like him reporting that I have coronavirus. I think he should be
we may not
silenced.
be talking about you. Who knows?
I guess it could be anyone.
Jesus, that's funny. Anything else, Steve?
Nothing on the audio front, no.
All right, any other stories interest you guys for today?
I listened to Louis C.K.
Oh, let's hear about it.
It was good.
Anything notable?
No, I thought it was very good, but I also think he gave the people that hate him exactly what he wants. Exactly what they want, rather. Because he kind of lightly addresses the scandal early on, like just makes vague references to it. And then at the end, he finally addresses it. And he's making jokes about it. He kind of does it in Louis C.K. style. So anyone that watches it that hates him is going to write, well, he obviously didn't learn his lesson and all this bullshit. But you have to go to his website and pay $8 for it. So now the people that are writing about it are pretty much all just phony, basically.
So they're buying it and watching it?
Unless they're stealing it somehow.
I imagine it got pirated pretty quickly.
That's probably true.
I guess so. But so they're committing a crime, a federal crime.
That's true. But this is kind of his life now. Like it got like a half hour's worth of buzz or whatever, and then just kind of he does his thing, has his audience, and it kind of goes away.
Well, I think that's kind of how he wanted. I think that's how he wanted it.
Right.
There wasn't a big press release about it. It was just kind of. I
think it's how he would have wanted it like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I think he'd want more.
Well, no, this is how he used to do it though.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like I think he would like more online.
Sure, he'd rather only his fans.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I know he always had his own business that way. I get that, but I just mean like this is sort of his life now, and like the fans who like him are. I'm sure it's a smaller base than it was a couple of years ago, but not much smaller. And then that's kind of going to be his career.
Yeah, the people that want to see him can watch him now. And I kind of respect the way he did it, where there was an acknowledgement of what he did, but he kind of just did his act rather than this groveling look. Like
you can't win that way.
I liked Aziz's special, but my problem with it was Aziz didn't do anything wrong, really.
Right.
But and he started his special with this kind of apology, and if anyone learned anything from my experience,
that doesn't. Nobody.
It was like the first 15 minutes of Aziz's special was all just kind of.
What I did like about Aziz is that he went on after that and kind of walked everything back. He's like, "Here's my apology. Here's why other people shouldn't necessarily have to apologize."
Yeah. Did you watch the thing, Steve? Louis C.K. or no?
No, I didn't watch it. I texted Mike over the weekend and said, "Is there anything worth playing on the show?"
Not really.
Nothing.
I didn't even see like a quote from anybody about anything. It was just kind of happened and went away. About it, So I mean,
because so his big joke is like, "Well, what did I learn? I learned that if you ask someone to jerk off in front of them, you should continue checking in." But he kind of made a joke about it. Right. So he doesn't do this like, woe is me, I'm ashamed of my actions sort of thing that I think people wanted. Yeah, and there would have been bigger buzz if he did that.
Even if they got that, though, they're never going to be satisfied.
No, they would have just said it was phony. So I'm glad he did it like this.
That's what I would have said to him, is you can't win. Like, unless you're legitimately contrite and you feel bad, okay. But if you don't feel like you did, like, I don't think he really thinks he did anything wrong. Like, not really. Like, he doesn't think,
I got that vibe.
He thinks he's been persecuted.
I got that vibe.
So then don't apologize, because then you look like an asshole.
Yeah, I kind of.
It's going to seem phony, so do your thing.
I respect the way he did it.
And every couple of years, he'll do stuff like this, and he'll keep touring, and he'll make a nice living, not as nice as before, and that'll be his punishment, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure it's fits the crime. I have no idea. I don't know what he's going to be doing for the next 10 or 15 years. Because he's not old.
I think unless places really start banning him, I think it's kind of the perfect, you could say there are definitely things he did wrong, and there are elements that I'll defend still. But it's like, now he can go out and make his money as long as you're not fucking shutting down his shows.
That's what happens to comedians anyway. Like, he was never going to be as big as he was at his peak.
No,
so,
like,
not. Everyone, they all kind of, you kind of get into that second tier.
What they really took away from him was making movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
But how much money do you think he makes on that special? For $8 a pop?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he does very well.
I bet he's making a decent amount of money on that.
Yeah. But he'll never do like a Horace and Pete again, just because people won't work with him.
Right.
Like Edie Falco couldn't do it, or Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he would only be able to get comedians.
Alan Alda. Yeah, he'd get people he likes. And maybe he could do that. I mean, maybe he could do some roundtable show or something. You know what I mean? Like with other comedians, maybe.
Yeah. Or even a scripted show he could do with comedians. But yeah, you're not going to get Buscemi or
Edie Falco.
Right.
Alda, right? He was on it?
Alan Alda, yeah.
If he had a podcast, do you think he'd be able to get advertisers?
Yes. Eventually, yeah.
It'd be hard. It'd be minimal. It'd have to be. It's a different.
A lot of people will listen.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, it matters, but also doesn't matter because then all it takes is, it's the old argument, So he starts, and whoever advertises for him, just pick a random company, not one of ours, but whoever.
Right.
If the right things happen and the right amount of people want to attack him, then those people will bail.
If Alyssa Milano drops a tweet,
if it becomes that kind of thing, then it does. I can tell you, they don't care how many people are listening. It depends on who the people are. If he gets good people who like him, fine. But that being said, I don't think he needs advertisers. Like, he could get. No. He could do I'm surprised he doesn't do a podcast on his thing.
I think he just doesn't really like the idea of it. Like, him and Colin Quinn were kind of like that, where they kind of think everyone has. There are too many podcasts now, so it just gets diluted.
Well, it's true, but I mean,
true. But Lulu would do a very good podcast.
But he has an audience. Maybe he has an audience. I mean, I have no idea how many people. I don't know, but it would be subscription. So that's sort of the thing I always face about, because I do get a lot of people asking if I'll go subscription eventually.
Right.
And the answer to that is probably yes one day, I think.
Right.
I mean, it's just the reality of the situation. You lose some of the day in, day out buzz, but I think I'd be okay with that trade-off.
Well, with subscription, you can even do where you're getting, do 2 free a week or 3 for whatever it is, and the others are behind a paywall.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that.
You do everything behind?
I think so. Because I think, like, if you listen to the show a couple of days a week, you're going to miss a lot of stuff.
I think that's the point, though.
Nah, I would rather just... I wouldn't want to give in. I don't think I would do that. I think I'd do a complete subscription.
I think you got to do the. There's a reason that the heroin dealers give a little bit for free. You know?
Yeah,
and
I agree.
then you got to pay for the rest. You got to get them.
Because new people will just not know you exist if you do a
I'm fine with
subscription
that.
service.
But I'd be fine with that.
Yeah,
It doesn't bother me.
Well, you still put stuff up on YouTube. You're not maybe not doing full episodes on a regular schedule, but you're still putting up highlights and stuff. There are ways for people to become exposed to the Kirk Minahan show without paying the subscription.
Yes,
I just look at what Kumia did from Opie and Anthony, and he went all behind a paywall, and it turned out to be a disaster because you have debate, like the people that want to support him right away, all subscribe, and then no one after that. I mean, he'll do Rogan and shit, but
I don't really. But like I think we'd have a base in 3-4 years that would be big enough that I don't really care if anybody else comes in.
Yeah.
Like I just don't care. Like 3 or 4. I mean, again, it's way, way, way down the line. Yeah. I mean, I may stay here. I don't know, but they may tell me to fuck off at some point. I have absolutely no idea. All I know is if that happens, that's all that's left because I don't want to do. This is the most freedom I've ever had creatively. There's no way I'll get any freedom anywhere else. I'm not going to do some podcast just like say Jerry's doing. There's frankly no money in that. Right. There's just no money in that. You know what I mean? It's just really not sustainable to keep people employed and do shows and employees. To have 2 subscribers during a podcast episode on your own.
2 advertisers, you mean?
Advertisers, sorry, is tough. That's tough. Well, in Jerry's case, 2 subscribers. But that's like a tough, that to me is a tough, I don't feel like,
It's tough to pay rent. Rent comes once a month.
Right. We have a super loyal audience, and I know a lot of them would come along. Maybe some wouldn't, and that's okay too. So you lose some people. But that's way down the line. That's way, way, way down the line.
The reason I like half free and half subscription is because you'd be making advertising money and subscription money.
Oh, we would still do ads on the subscription.
Oh, really?
Oh, fuck.
See, what a lot of people do is,
of course we would.
A lot of people do no ads. Like you subscribe, but there are no ads behind the
Our
paywall.
ads are part of the show.
That's true.
We would dragging along a big audience who are loyal. We'd be doing ads too. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you'd be getting the full fist in the ass if you're listening.
All right, interesting. I like that.
But let's be honest. If I'm doing 15 hours a week.
There's no problem with that. That's usually how people do it.
Yeah, well, that's stupid, I would say. That's stinking thinking, I would say. If we do 2 reads a show, and the show's sponsored by somebody, I don't think that's a big deal.
I think we've done a very good job of managing the ad load, considering our ad load is similar to shows that go 55 minutes.
Right. I mean, yes. Some weeks we have a lot, some weeks we have a couple, but like I have no...
Yeah, this is not... I listened to the latest Rogan yesterday, and I fast-forwarded 9 minutes, I think, to get to the beginning.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. I don't
understand it.
It's working for him.
Well, yeah, it is, but if I'm an advertiser, I'm not paying for that.
If I wanted Joe Rogan's client, I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, you got to stick this in the middle, man. Yeah. Like, I know he's trying to have a real conversation and everything, but you got to put it 40 minutes in or something. You have to.
Maybe he's just so big that he says, fuck it, I'm just going to do it my own way.
I know, but I don't know why he's hurting his clients, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird.
But it's not even him saying fuck you to the clients because he owns a lot of those clients.
Right.
He owns
the
people that sponsor.
Right.
I have no idea why he does it.
It's really strange. I don't get it. Marin does that too. Like he'll kind of do an intro and then he'll blow through all these reads and he sounds half-assed doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a podcast called Your Mom's House that does ads and then they plug their dates.
Right.
So it's like 7 minutes of ads and then 3 or 4 more minutes of plugs.
I'm proud of how we do that. Like I take this very seriously. Like I don't think anybody does it as well as we do it. I really feel that way.
Well, I hope they don't catch up. It's the Minahan advantage.
I guess. I mean, and we incorporate them, we make them, and some people really like that. Some clients are not thrilled with them when they become part of the world, and that's okay too. There's other places for them to grow and rise and, stand proud and erect and do their thing.
Throb.
We could put out a best of the Kirk Minahan show every week on iTunes or something.
Ooh.
If it was subscription.
Mike, I'm not giving it away for free.
I'm just asking.
Don't listen. Don't fucking subscribe.
I want to tell the people about
I'm going to
thing.
say, they can go piss into the wind. You either jump on board immediately and then we go into darkness. That's how we do it.
Mike just wants to know what kind of content he can look forward to 3 or 4 years from now.
I think we'll be able to afford it.
Mike, you know what? Free password.
Thank you.
Well, 50% off.
That's all I'm really asking.
50% off.
Thank you.
Is that so much to ask? That's way down the line. I hope to have a long and fruitful relationship with the great people at Barstool Sports. That's what I would say. I'm enjoying my time here. Wouldn't you say, Mike? Yes. Well, I am enjoying my time.
I imagine you are, yes.
All right. We'll take a few calls and get the fuck out of here, I guess. Unless I'm missing anything. I've quite enjoyed the first hour and a half today, I have to say.
I think we should at least bring up the other way that Liverpool is trying to fuck over their people. because they did the about face on laying off their employees and letting the UK government pick it up. But apparently there was a game scheduled that got kind of like canceled or half canceled because of coronavirus.
Yeah.
And Liverpool told all the people who had bought tickets.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. So billionaire John Henry is like personally looking at his fans and being like, you were scared of coronavirus?
Jesus.
Go fuck yourself.
It's weird. He's just, like, again, he owns a business.
He's a soulless ghoul.
He is. Just a fucking asshole.
I always hated him as an owner, like when I was a Red Sox fan and everything. I never knew him as a cheap fuck, though. Like, this is unprecedented.
You find out things about people in times like this. It's weird. There's no... Like I was saying before Kevin called in, Beth Israel is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. So they pay the Red Sox a lot of money to say that.
Right.
Times like this, in Boston, in the city, if you're John Henry, like that's just an example of... That's like Jonathan Kraft with Mass General, right?
Yeah.
Like he got together, he's doing that. This is just basic 101, like corporate leadership. Like forget like being a good person or a bad person. It's just PR.
Kraft must love how bad he's looking in this.
You've got like hair loss clinics and the My Pillow guy stepping up to donate masks to healthcare providers, and John Henry's just like fucking trying to screw over,
stealing from people.
Coal mine workers in Wales who are making.
Here's just $700. Now get out of my face.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I said, John Henry, if you give $20 million to one of these things right now, like that's just a good investment.
Yeah,
that's just good PR. Forget like I know and meanwhile it'd be like us donating $50. Like it doesn't even matter to him.
It's a rounding error.
Right. It's just insane. Unless he's like secretly broke.
Wow. I'm sure he's taking a haircut.
He's day trading on videos right now. It's not impressive. It's going through his boxes at his house.
Poor John. Losing his mind, I guess.
Yeah, evidently. But yeah, I saw that. Is funny. I mean, what there's no way they're playing baseball in May. No, what are they fucking talking
that whole
about?
setup of
it's going to be in Arizona.
Everyone's going to go out to Arizona.
Why are they doing this?
I think it'll be fun.
And what do they do when players refuse?
Yeah, some will.
What do they do when a whole team says, "Nah, we don't want to be part of a fake season"?
So players will travel.
Or I don't want to subject myself to coronavirus.
I imagine some players are traveling from other countries, right?
Yeah, for
sure. So they're going to be quarantined for 14 days when they land? I mean, some are.
I know some didn't leave because they wouldn't be able to get back in.
Right, but I'm sure some have, right?
Yeah.
And
I imagine, there's all kinds of international players.
They'll be quarantined for 14 days?
Well, unless they're coming from China, because China has no cases now.
The plan would dictate that all 30 teams play games at stadiums with no fans in the greater Phoenix area.
Like, do we need baseball that badly that we have to fucking wedge it in while we're all still quarantined?
I don't know.
Like, I understand it would be nice to have entertainment back. Like, I was saying that about hockey yesterday, but do we need that badly that we should rush it before we're ready? I
don't understand. So they're going to play all the games at the Diamondback Stadium? Like what?
Well, I assumed so there's spring training out there. So I assume there's a bunch of spring training.
They play major league games in the spring training fields.
That's what I assumed.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, there's no crowd anyways, so what's the difference, I guess?
I guess, but you still have a bunch of people together interact. Like, it just doesn't seem.
Yeah, I don't know.
At that point,
all the managers are at risk because they're all 100 fucking years old.
Umpires and
broadcasters.
Well, I'm sure the broadcasters won't be there.
Oh, true.
Right?
Yeah, I guess they.
At that point, why don't you just say unlock everything and let's just get going again? Look, if you're going to do that, do it.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. What do you say, Steve?
I just didn't know if you want to check in with our fearless leader as he tries to navigate the stock market here on Periscope.
Sure, let me hear from him.
If you have any questions or anything, just let me know.
Sure, thanks.
This is literally what it is.
I've checked in.
Oh, it's a 5-hour broadcast, and he's just quiet and mopey.
Studying madness.
His whiteboard now says, fuck Boeing.
There's a chance he'll be completely broke, right?
Well, if he continues to short stocks at a time when the economy is showing huge volatility upwards, I mean, his losses could theoretically be unlimited.
It'd be great if he was had to declare bankruptcy by the end of this thing.
If he's calling Kirk Minahan for loans.
I mean,
can you float me some cash?
Sloan said he wins the race. Entercom at 83 cents this morning, by the way, if you're just checking in. Opened at 85. Peaked at 89 today.
Oh, wow.
Looks like he might have new glasses.
I saw his glasses. Yes, he looked good.
He does.
He did one of his home pizza reviews there, the frozen pizza reviews.
What is the noise?
I think there's someone playing with boxes.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's just freaking. Let's go. I mean, it's ridiculous. All right, good.
Again, one of the premier content creators in the history of the internet.
Is it more ridiculous that we're just listening to it?
It's like kind of mesmerizing. Oh my god.
All right, you want to take calls?
I guess. Do people like
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hold on, shut up for a second. Do people like this call segment or no? Is it polarizing?
It seems like it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard people complain about calls. I think they like the opportunity to. It's very egalitarian that anybody can reach out and
They've
ask
usually
you a
been
question.
good, to be fair. Like there hasn't been a lot of horrible calls. Well, there's been a few horrible.
Not as good as my countdown, my favorite 100 songs in the 1980s. Number 97 coming up today. Just be ready. Just be ready.
It's very exciting.
We're very into that. Very into that. It amuses me. I don't care. Who am I speaking to?
Hey guys, what's up? This is Dave in New Hampshire.
Hello, Dave in New Hampshire. How are you?
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that last week you guys wanted to hear from some of the other presidents other than Ronald Reagan. My dad is a bigwig in D.C., and I actually have Donald Trump on the line. Did you guys want to talk to him?
I guess so.
Hello, Donald.
He's available. Really excited.
The president of the United States is
great.
the president of the United States is
excited.
going to talk to us. You're saying?
Yeah.
Steve's been trying to book this guy since the show started. This is a great time. Oh, sure, yeah, I'll talk to him. Put him on.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, hold on.
You've met him, Steve. I've met him. I haven't met him. I waved to him one time. Was he nice when you talked to him, Steve?
He was very nice, very warm.
Kirk. Hello, Kirk.
Hello,
Kirk.
President Trump. How are you?
President Donald J. Trump.
Okay.
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, actually. If you look at the poll numbers, doing very, very well, actually. Very, very well. I wanted to give you a call and tell you you're good people. We like you. You're good people. And
are you foreign-born, President Trump?
I'm trying to get a handle on the impression, but
quite possibly the worst Trump impersonator.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President.
It's very good. No. Well, Kirk.
Kirk. Sure, we won't hang up on you. I'm sorry. Yes, I should.
Have you listened to Trump lately?
I shouldn't hang up on the president.
A couple famous Trump nicknames I wanted to go over with you. Very good for the people on the show. Good people.
He's got
you
people
we call
down.
your sidekick there?
No, he doesn't.
You know what we call him?
What?
We call him Teary Mike Geary. Teary Mike Geary. He likes to cry.
I like that.
He likes to look at walls.
It's not
think
bad.
He has a television set. Teary Mike Geary.
He's getting into
call
it.
him low
Well, it's not
talent.
quite. It's not
Low
quite.
talent. Very
No, but
low
it's
talent.
getting towards where it could be a parody of Trump, kind of.
Yes. Okay.
We're doing a pretty good job. Low talent, Mike.
Do you have a nickname for Steve Robinson?
Thank you very much. Yeah, we call him Creepy Steve Robinson.
Creepy
I also
Steve
like to call him Book Writing Steve.
Well,
I'm
that's
a good
weird.
friend of Steve. And he wrote a book called Kennedy Babylon. I don't know if you guys heard.
Steve Robinson did?
It says that it was written by Howie Carr.
Didn't know that.
Written by Stephen Earl Robinson. A lot of people
Breaking news here, President. President Trump is breaking news.
They tell me these things. Yeah, it's part of the meeting.
Steve, tweet out
We're doing a great job
the
with
President
COVID.
Trump is on the
Yeah.
show right now, please. Get people excited. Would you mind doing that?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Well, please do it. Please do it. Thank you.
Just tweet out if you don't mind. And we got one more nickname. It's a good loyal supporter of me and mostly the vice president, Mr. Matthew Carano.
Okay,
I don't
yep.
know if you've heard of him. He's a good guy.
Sure, I know him.
We
Yeah.
call him Questioning Carano. Questioning Carano. He's always asking great questions. He asks me, he says, Mr. President, where is the next rest stop on the highway? And I don't know why he's asking, but it's good questions.
I was going to hang up on this guy. I regret that.
Good people.
I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry I didn't.
He's really good.
This guy's
He's
winning me
always
over.
asking me, when can I go down to Camp David with
Sure.
my tent? And
Right.
I don't know why.
Right.
But he once asked me, can I tap my foot under a bathroom stall in an airport? And I said, Matthew, I don't know why you're asking.
May I ask,
but it's
Mr.
good
President, if I may interrupt for just one moment, I apologize.
Sure.
In what circumstance would Matt Carano be having a conversation with you
Yeah, how
about
do you
stuff
know?
like that? Yeah, what's the genesis of your relationship?
Well, I needed to understand more about the medical side of the outbreak.
good point.
Obviously,
You work
he used
near-
to run
right.
an optometrist
Good point.
shop. I don't know if
Oh,
you
so
know
he's
that.
so based on that, you've put him on your medical team right now.
Oh, we've got some great people, Kirk. Great people.
Oh.
Such great people. They wanted to name it COVID-18. I said, no, one more. COVID-19. I wanted to call it that.
He's
Very
good. This guy's
Good. He's
All
sharp.
right.
He's sharp.
Thank
He's
you,
sharp.
Donald.
Any other nicknames or show thoughts, Mr. President?
Well, Devoted DEC. We call him Devoted DEC. Do you know why, Kirk? We call him Devoted
I'm
DEC.
embarrassed to say I don't. I think I might know though.
He's very devoted to me and my family. He calls Barron twice a week. Calls him all the time.
Okay.
Always asking him, how was your shower this morning? How are you doing?
You're comfortable.
All right with that, Mr. Trump?
You're comfortable with that line of questioning, Mr. President?
Oh, I think it's great. It's great. We like Barron. He's good. Barron's good. We like Barron and Barron. He's good. He's very good people. People, MAGA, good people. People, good people.
You can tell people is where he really.
Any other nicknames, Mr. President? Before we let you go.
You just hung up.
The president hung up. Well, he's a busy guy. Well, that was a good
Donald.
call. Thank you, Mr. President. Oh, well, I'm not sure that's not him.
No, that was. It sounded just like.
So, President of the United States was driving in a car with Matt from New Hampshire this morning.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's trying to win New Hampshire.
It was Dave from New Hampshire.
Dave from
New Hampshire. That's a swing state.
It's remarkable that he was the first caller to the show, too. He must have been.
He was really trying.
He must have been calling
Dave's
all
a big
morning.
fan.
Well, the president I know is a fan, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you talk to the president about, Steve, that time?
We were in the East Room of the White House, and I think we were talking about him exercising control over the Department of Justice with regard to the Inspector General's report into election interference on behalf of the Obama administration, by the Obama administration.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Hello.
He was very warm.
What?
He was just a very warm, personable guy.
Okay. Gotcha. Hello.
He had a sweater on.
401, you're up.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
I know, a dumb question. Everyone asks. This is crazy. This is like winning the lottery for me, man. I finally got to scratch off my bucket list.
There you go.
Here's your prize.
Again, you know?
Congratulations. Now you get to talk to Mike Geary and Steve Robinson.
Yes. This great moment in my life. I have another movie question, just like everybody else.
Sure.
For all
This guy
three of
sounds
you
like he
guys,
has
I
to
guess.
do this.
I want to know what you guys like better.
Nervous.
The Sandlot or the Mighty Ducks?
I'm at that age where neither one of them. Mike and Steve may answer this better than me.
I was never a Mighty Ducks guy. Sandlot I like a lot.
I'm too old for those movies. Like, I was old when those movies came out, so they don't hold the same thing for me like they do for like the generation right below me, I would say.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks never did anything for me. That's too much of this the like feel good storyline that it got into. Sandlot didn't really have that as much.
All right. How about you, Steve?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the calls. What was the question?
Sandlot or Mighty Ducks? Where do you stand?
I got to go Sandlot.
Oh, boy.
I'm not a big hockey guy.
What a battle.
Yeah, I like that he rapes Wendy Peppercorn. That's what I
Who
really
does that?
That's what I really like about Squints.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know. I think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, there's basically it would not hold up today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Geez. Well, those are the days. All right. Thanks, caller. John, thank you for.
I don't know if I call it a rape.
No.
Dreams come true for our callers today.
See, he pretends that he drowned and he's unconscious, so the lifeguard saves him
Gets
and
that-
she gives him
gets
mouth
that
to mouth.
CPR.
I wouldn't call that.
Then he
Well,
slips her a little tongue.
That's a little rough. I don't know.
Yeah. It's Revenge of the Nerds.
I mean, she consensually gave him CPR.
That's right.
Forget the other night, Mike and the Minute fans, I think it was Matt from Providence, said to Mike, hey, you ever really grab a woman's tit and like say you're blind? That's the reason you did it? Like, that's called sexual assault, Matt. I don't know.
As a matter of fact, I've never done that. Not on record, anyway.
I mean, I do it all the time. That's a very odd, very odd line of questioning. But hey, listen, that's
You
why.
ever assault a woman, Mike? Say you're blind
clearly
afterwards?
see Matt's like, how would I take advantage of being visually
One
impaired?
thing you want to do is cop to that, like on recorded, YouTube, or it's a good move.
Yes, I have. Why do you ask?
All right, good morning.
401, you're up.
Another 401.
Good morning, Scott from Cranston. I can't believe I made it through. I am talking to the Kirk Minahan.
Good morning, Scott. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just an out-of-work cook over here with not much to do. I've been trying all week, and I got a question for you about Indiana Jones. I know we're the same age, so that was probably one of your movies that you liked as a kid.
Yeah.
What did you think of the fourth one?
Oh, rough. That was not good. And what's amazing is they're actually going to do this fifth one, which is incredible to me. It got pushed back another year. Harrison Ford's going to be 81 when this movie comes out. 81 fucking years old.
Unbelievable. They might as well brought out Sean Connery for the last one.
Yeah, I think he's like 18 years older than Sean Connery was in the other one. Like, it's just it's the fourth one sucked. I hated it. I remember going to see it in like a half hour in, being like, "This is a fucking disaster." And
The Shia LaBeouf one?
Yeah,
I fell asleep.
Fucking Spielberg directed it. It was awful.
Unbelievable. And I was so pleased to hear that you fucking hate AJ Soprano. I can't stand that little puke.
I think that was the point, though. I think they wanted you to hate him. It was effective.
Do you don't hate him as much as the kids in Ozark or Walter Jr. or any of that?
No, I hate AJ more because he was a little punk. The kids in Ozark are like non-offensive. He
Yeah.
was just like such a little fucking.
But I guess
baby.
I mean AJ is more of. I'm not caught up on Ozark, so I'm a season behind. But
Yeah.
AJ seems like more of necessary for the plot than the kids in Ozark.
I guess, but if they killed off AJ Soprano, it would have really mattered.
I guess that's true.
You know, like would you really like? I've been like, whatever. I mean,
Then
he's
Tony
more.
would have gone through a struggle with that.
Yeah,
and would have had,
my
so
only
it
son. You know, that whole thing. Yeah. Anything else?
No, it would have been nice to see him put him through a wall. No, I think that's about it. I was really kind of surprised he even took my call.
It would have been nice to see some child abuse in The Sopranos.
Mike is who said that? Me or
he just said it would have been nice to see Tony put his son through a wall.
I wanted to fucking kill AJ on that show. It's a TV show. That's fine. Well, good luck. I hope you get back to work soon, man.
Yeah, me too, man. It's been boring, but thank you very much.
All right, hang in there. There you go.
Keep your chin up.
Making dreams come true.
Yeah, he's very excited.
Hey, Kirk, what about replacing Mike with
Jim Murray.
Yep, it's been talked about. We're negotiating right now. We'll see. I can't, again, I can't fire a blind guy during coronavirus. I just can't do it.
It would also look just like me, so it wouldn't be much
That's
of a
true.
transition.
It's a good
people.
point.
Yeah.
We've discussed it. Jim and I had a good talk the other night for about 3 hours talking about it. So we're close.
It really hurts my
We'll probably announce tomorrow, I think. Hopefully.
Tomorrow?
We'll see. Yes.
I got a little warning or something.
I'll give you a day. What else do you want? Yeah, I think we'll probably do it tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Thank you. No problem.
I'd be honored.
I like people who call up and they're just like, look, how about getting this guy out of his job?
What if you just get rid of him? What if you just
put
fire him?
Put a human being. How about
I
making
got
him
kind
jobless?
of a solution for you, but whatever, it just gets him out of there.
I do respect, if you listen to the show, you really don't give a fuck. You're like, oh, good, I'll make the show better. Good, get him the fuck out of here.
I know we just blew up 25% of the economy because of a pandemic, but could you just put him out on the street?
What's one more at this point?
Keep in mind, if I fire Mike today, the fucking backlash would be astronomical.
I
All these people
know
hate
about
him.
that.
You want to give it a shot?
Hello?
We got nothing else to do. Come on.
It was this creep I just heard. Jesus, hello?
Oh, man, I'm not a creep. I am actually kind of mad that you said that now, but I do have a question.
I apologize. Go ahead and ask.
Rocky V is not a bad movie, and I want to know why you think it is.
Come on,
please,
it's terrible.
Please,
It's terrible.
seriously.
It's fucking terrible.
No,
you
I'm
know
serious.
that.
I want to know why.
Stallone is so bad. I hate saying Stallone is so bad in that movie. It's so dumb that he lost all his money. He could have been rich again in 2 seconds. He was the fucking most famous guy in the world. He could have done $5 million.
Only in America.
You could have done
Ain't no
$5.
coming.
That Don King ripoff was
I ain't
terrible.
no.
Terrible.
It's a classic.
Terrible.
Please,
Classic.
guys, don't stop doing what y'all are doing. I love y'all. Rocky V is the best.
I love you all too, man.
I think I've seen Rocky V. I've seen Rocky Balboa.
You're good. You're good. You don't need it. You don't need it in your life. You don't need it. All right. You load up, Steve?
This guy's convincing me.
All right. Then let's get cracking here. It's never good when the best calls the first one. They're going to go downhill from there the rest of the day.
Well, it's good. It's hard to follow the president.
That's what I'm saying. Hello.
I just have to say Rocky V sucks.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that guy was talking
That's
about.
Back on track.
All right. What do we got?
Okay. I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I live in the middle of North Dakota. I'm tired of everyone wondering why we're not shut
We've
down.
talked to you before, right?
We're
Or no?
Comparable to... What's that?
Have we talked to you before?
Yeah, you've talked to me.
Okay. You're a North Dakota guy. Okay, yeah.
Yes. I don't know why everyone thinks we need to shut down nationally, including this state, when there's fucking more people in like a borough of New York than this state. I don't understand it. I'm tired of this coronavirus. Fucking Steve needs to stop it because we all know he started it.
True. There's something to be said about that.
Not true at all.
Steve, how do you stop this?
You're denying
How do you
your
stop what
patient
you
zero,
did
Steve?
I did not start the coronavirus. I just predicted how people would respond to it.
He was always offering me bat soup.
We talked the other day. Where are you in North Dakota? I apologize. I don't remember.
Oh, that's fine. I live in a town of 900 people, but I'm close to the capital.
So you're close. So 900 people in your little small town now. There's a little cafe or something. It's just completely closed.
Yeah.
That I gotta say that
And
seems
bars.
crazy to me. That does seem crazy to me.
I wonder why we didn't receive a pitch for this gentleman's town.
That's true.
And actually almost every store is closed. You have to call, and they set stuff outside. You can't even go in.
Yeah, that to me sounds. I have to say that sounds ridiculous.
Well, there have been 3 deaths in North Dakota so far.
Okay, 3.
Big whoop.
Yeah, 3.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Not even
I
gonna miss
don't
those
know. I mean, 3 people die in a car. I don't know. Would you go that far, Steve?
No. I think federalism should be working here. I don't think a cafe in North Dakota should be closed down.
No. I mean, and who the hell's going to go to fucking North Dakota anyway and spread it? All due respect. I mean, who the fuck's going to go there?
The NHL.
That's true. Yeah, you want the NHL in town?
Yeah, see the NHL. Well, that's not even close. That's up in bumfuck North Dakota, like the rest of the state.
Right.
Up in Grand Forks is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. All right. Well, hang in there. That's my message.
Okay, love you.
All right. Love you too.
I like the guys that look at Fargo as the big city. No, I'm in the middle of nowhere in North
It's
Dakota.
close to what's the population of Fargo?
I'm going to guess 100 and something thousand.
I think it's that small. You're probably right. I was going to say 400. I was going to say 320,000.
I'll say
122,000.
That's unbelievable.
Wow,
So what's
overshot
that? What's the population of? I don't know. Worcester.
75.
It's got to be more than that. No?
90 maybe.
185.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
wow.
it's almost twice the size or whatever. 50% more.
Jesus,
that's crazy. Jesus. Fargo is the capital, right?
I would have.
Oh, is it
no,
not?
maybe not.
No, it's not. Bismarck?
Oh,
or is that South Dakota?
That's South Dakota, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it one of these?
It's out west.
Is it one of these ones that's a
Fucking
quirky capital?
Failing immigration here.
What is
Yeah,
it?
no, it is. It's Bismarck.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, Bismarck.
Oh,
Bismarck, North Dakota.
Population of that.
Well,
yeah, find out.
Just do this.
I'll do the population of
What's the population of South Dakota? Is that the capital? Is that Pierre? Is that South Dakota?
The capital of Bismarck is 72,865 as of the 2017 count.
Population of South Dakota, Pierre? Am I making that up?
No, the capital
of South Dakota.
I think every day we should pick a state.
We should.
And then guess
it is.
the
You're right.
cities in that.
Pierre.
Okay, good.
Hey, Wyoming. Capital of Wyoming.
Oh, capital of Wyoming.
We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. Take a few more calls. Jesus Christ.
508, you're up.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hello. What's up?
Hey, I got one thing for Mike, one thing for Steve, if you don't mind.
Sure, I'm happy to step aside. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start with Steve. Steve, did you see the expose that John Oliver did on One American News that was flowing around the internet yesterday?
No, I did not. But I can guess at the content of it, given what OAN News has been doing and what John Oliver specializes in.
Yeah, it was pretty fascinating, and I know you're a big conservative, but I was just really interested to hear what your opinion was on the whole thing, because man, it seems like those people are batshit crazy.
Yeah, no, I am a big conservative, but there's that the woman Emerald Robinson, who used to be an OAN reporter, now she works at Newsmax. She's saying that Bill Gates somehow started coronavirus.
I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, she's got like over 100,000 followers, and she gets 1,000 retweets on this stuff, and it's just insane. I agree with you on that. I think they kind of do a discredit to conservatism.
By the way, Stephanie Grisham is out as press secretary.
Oh, well, that seems to be the biggest problem with our coronavirus response.
She did not host a single press briefing during her nearly year-long tenure.
And yet somehow had a more promising career than Sean Spicer.
Sean Spicer's a dick, that's why.
We defended him for something, didn't we?
Did we? I'm sure. I'm sure he did.
Oh, he
the
threw out the
wheelchair
first pitch
thing.
at a paw
Yeah, the
sox,
wheelchair
too.
thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, you can still be a dick, though.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, go ahead. You have a question for Mike as well.
I do, yes. I'm sure you guys saw yesterday. You see the Barstool quarantine house thing that was going around where
I
they
did.
put like
The
5
different houses,
Barstool
yeah.
personalities
Yeah, Brandon Walker
in
was
the
not
houses,
happy. He didn't make the cut.
He didn't make the cut. You'd think he would be top 72, but he wasn't.
I would
but
think.
Tommy Smokes wrote the world's worst blog
I read
on
that.
what life would be like in
This is
each
the
of
questions.
these
You're
houses.
saying this question's from Mike, right?
Yeah, this is a
Okay,
question
yeah,
from
go ahead.
Mike,
Sure,
yeah.
go ahead.
He wrote a horrible blog about like what life would be like in each house. Clearly, he doesn't know you from a hole in the wall, Minahan.
No,
He's
he's
like,
yeah.
Kirk would be arguing with Kate, and Kate would like just dismember him with her wacky antics. But
Oh,
I was
God.
just curious.
What a
because
nightmare
Mike
that
knows
fucking
these
sounds like.
Barstool-
Jesus, I would rather be. I have nothing against them, but she's a nice person, I'm sure. But oh God, and I saw.
Wouldn't it have been funny if Tommy wrote halfway through it? Kirk Minahan would have hanged himself 3 days in.
She had a weird passive aggressive tweet the other day about supporting like how female journalists are getting.
Oh
beat up
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And I think that was
in like the Julie DeCaro.
I think that was
era.
clearly a shot at us.
Really?
Yes,
You think so?
Yes, yes. No 10, which is I don't care, but no question. I was like, oh, really? Like that's put somebody's name on. I hate that passive aggressive shit. But I would have if I lived in a house with those people. They're all very nice, I'm sure. I would just fucking read a book and sit by myself all day long. I wouldn't go near any of them. I don't care who it is.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Well, you guys bailed me out. That was your question, huh? Thanks, caller.
Well, Mike knows these Barstool people so well, so I was just curious if he could go into a little bit of detail on what life would be like in one of those houses.
That's weird. I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what you're talking
What
about.
his thoughts are.
No, I just have no.
I mean,
I'm not really sure what you mean. I don't know what website you're talking about. I don't know anything about the houses.
Was it a terrible blog post, Steve?
All I did was read. I clicked it and read the part about you, and it was like, oh, okay. It was it seemed to be a long post with not a lot of thought to the comedic value. But I'm not a blogger. A lot of stuff Tommy does is funny. So
he is. He is.
Yes, Thursday thoughts are kind of amusing. They're not like Jim Florentine level, but. What? I mean, Tommy is a good radio personality. I tell you what, you put Tommy on the hammer, he's going to flourish.
Oh, no question. She would both disarm and confuse him so much that she'd make it impossible, even for Kirk, she said. Okay. There you go. That seems fine what he's doing here. No big deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, the
fuck's he going to do?
Content.
I mean, he's not a guy with a lot of thoughts in his fucking head at this point. Like, he's one of these guys.
Well, it wasn't Thursday.
That's true. Those Thursday thoughts are good. Wish I had somebody doing that. But whatever, that's a different conversation. Talented guy. I'd like to bring him in at some point. What did you think, Steve?
I think he'd be great.
Yeah, we should reach out once this is all over and we've clearly done
He's
things,
actually
done things we have to do once this is done.
Yeah, we execute the post-corona plan we've been talking about.
Correct.
He has expressed an interest in moving to Boston. This whole corona thing's got him a little down on being in New York City.
The guy's a rocket. I mean, you know, I think we just ride and let him do his thing. Good.
I agree.
Good. All right, let's take another call.
My favorite thing is that because he can
Let's take another call.
because he can see, he'd be able to do a lot of other stuff like video editing and
Yeah. There wouldn't be a lot of like, you know, these Tuesday texts, Tuesday Blues Day texts, which is like, love me, love me, love me. I don't think it'd be that. I don't know though. We'll find out.
We are
Who
on
knows?
schedule for that, though.
Who knows? There'll be no Wednesday appearance. I'll be in one of those texts today. But let's go to lunch one day this week and just talk it out.
I've never said that to you.
Others have. Other shitheads have. Hello.
Hey guys. All right, so I was watching Carson yesterday with Rickles.
Okay.
Glenn Campbell was on. What are your thoughts on Glenn Campbell and his music?
I like Wichita Lineman. Obviously, I like Rhinestone Cowboy. I'm okay with Glenn Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah. Good documentary about him. Shut the fuck up. You asked the question. Good documentary about him a couple of years ago. He was battling Alzheimer's, and they brought him out on tour. His family it was pretty sad. It was actually it's interesting. You should watch it.
Okay. Your mom was from Nova Scotia.
Uh-huh.
So
Your mom
do
was
you
from Nova
have
Scotia.
many Canadian music influences like Gordon Lightfoot or
If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie. Come on, sing along with me. Ballad goes from a wishing well. There you go.
In a castle
Dark. There you go. Let me hear it.
Fortress strong.
There you go.
with chains. Yeah,
Change.
exactly.
Yeah. I never thought I could feel this way, and I got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Huge influence on Bob Dylan, Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
I had Gord's Gold. It was called his greatest hits. I had that. Not a duet. I had his CD in high school. I played that fucking thing all the time. I like Sundown. Yes, I like Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Any other countries you want to ask about musical influence?
Really good.
Where's your father from?
My father. This was from Ireland. Not a huge influence there.
Like Dirty Old Town by
Well,
whatever his
Tommy
name is.
Macomb and the Clancy brothers are from Ireland.
Okay. We've had enough,
that's
Steve.
a
Next.
pretty big.
Okay, goodbye. Please hang up on this man.
Poor guy. He just wanted to talk a little music.
Clancy Brothers. All right. All lined up?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, I got a question for Steve.
Okay.
This is when he was on vacation or his honeymoon or whatever. I was wondering if there was an episode, Kurt, when you were like,
What would you have done? Hold on. I'm sorry.
wonder-
Hold on. You can answer this question in a second. What would you have done, Steve, if this thing had happened, like you were 2 weeks into that honeymoon?
If I was in Italy?
Yeah.
If I was in Italy right
You'd be
when this
dead,
was happening,
actually.
I would have scrapped everything and tried to get back to the United States as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But you might not have been able to, right?
At the time.
Depends on exactly
Yeah,
when. But
that's true.
Yeah, no. If I was in Rome when the coronavirus thing was peaking, I would have been fucking doing everything I possibly
But you
could.
could
to
be
buy a
every
plane
night.
ticket home.
You could be out in the balconies. You could, Tura, lura, lura. You could be singing with everybody. It's wonderful.
Or maybe I could just get stranded in Italy on my honeymoon and then get a puff piece in Forbes
That's
or something
true.
about how.
Talk about wanting to hang.
Hey, you know what? We might be bankrupt, but here we are in this resort.
You talk about wanting to hang yourself. Being stuck there all day and having people sing to you at night. I'd be like, I'm done. I'm fucking checking
Just
out.
being stuck there in jet for a month or however long it would have been.
You saw the
good,
piece
though.
about the couple in the Maldives, right?
Yes, I did.
They're stuck there and they're still having to pay like outrageous, reduced, discounted resort fees. And they've got all of the staff there who are quarantined with
Crazy.
them, waiting on them.
There's still cruise ships with people on it.
Yeah.
Can you
6,000
fucking
people.
imagine being on that fucking... I would rather, honestly, I'm not even a conversation. I'd rather be dead. Still on that fucking thing every day?
Oh, God.
Jesus. Sorry, go ahead. What was your question?
did you listen to all the shows, Steve? And if I'm assuming you did, you must remember. You must have been shitting your pants. Kirk one day was like, I'm wondering if I should just take all the money I gave to Steve and split it between Mike and Cullinane.
Oh, I was
and you'd
shitting my
only
pants.
been there for a month.
I was shitting my
I'm wondering
pants the
if you
entire
remember
time.
that.
I'll take that question. I'll take that thought back. Jesus.
I was shitting my pants the entire time, to be honest. Yeah.
Do you remember what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I think I do remember that moment more because there were a lot of tweets about it, and I was occasionally checking in on Twitter. But I mean, the entire time, obviously, when you're gone that long, right after you start a job, obviously you're worried about it.
I did have.
I was letting one of the greats. I was letting Dave Cullinane come in and take a shot at stealing my job.
How far away does Cullinane seem removed from this universe?
I don't know why I had this thought 2 days ago, maybe. But I was just thinking, I was like, holy shit, there was a time where Cullinane produced more episodes than Steve.
Right.
Show.
And we used to talk to Cullinane every once in a while.
Yeah.
But he's removed himself.
He's hanging out with Thrill.
Forget about him.
Hanging out with Thrill Ride.
That's
Jerry
true.
Callahan has lost his mind. I don't know if you've ever heard his podcast. But
I don't listen to it.
He's all in on flu.
Yeah, he seems like he's embraced it. That's the extreme right wing. And again, Jerry's got family members who are profiting off it, but that's a different conversation. It's
You
fine.
assured us that he was not.
Well, I did some digging. Yes, it's not good. Let's just say it's not good. Let's just say it's really not good. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that extended film. We're talking. They're making millions off this. It's not.
You can't let the flu ruin your life.
I agree.
What they say? You don't ad lib, Kirk. These people are morons.
Well, that particular person is a moron. I would agree with that. Thank you for the call. But you hate the show. You hate the show. There's nothing I can do about that. Like that's okay.
What?
People who hate the show and listen to it
just
every
in
day
general.
can hate listen. That's you get people like what I get a lot is the old Kirk and Callahan listeners who liked Jerry more than me.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
really?
Like that crowd who are like,
Yeah.
you just goof around, like talk about the serial. Well, okay, I don't know.
That's what I hear is there's not enough arguing.
Yeah, well, but it's like
I get that a lot because I should have challenged you more.
yeah, Jerry does, which is okay. That doesn't matter. That's fine. You like Jerry's show better? Go listen to it. Not a problem in the world. Good luck to Jerry. I don't like what he's doing. Profiting off the deaths of people, but that's
rough to defend.
I mean, actual human.
Is he really
skin,
selling chloroquine on his podcast?
Human skin
He's
is selling
drinking it.
off. Yes, it's not.
Because he has to work with
it's not
Cullinane
good.
every day.
That's probably true. No, I'm sure he's doing fine. I wish him well. Fantastic. Good luck to him. All right, who's up?
Hola, Captain.
Hello. All aboard.
Good morning. I want to hit you up with some quick 80s movie trivia.
Hit it up, yo.
All right, Joe. I'm holding in my hand a DVD of a 1986 avant-garde cult classic.
A lot of DVDs lately.
And in a supporting role is Dennis Hopper.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give you the two main roles. It would give the movie away. But a debut of a odd actor and another early role for a guy who would go on to star in many, many movies.
This is 1986?
1986. A Dennis Hopper in a supporting role. And the rest of the actors are teenagers, I'll say.
Dennis Hopper, 1986. You got me. What is it?
River's Edge.
Oh, sure. Keanu and Crispin Glover. Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
And am I wrong? Is Lori Loughlin in that movie or no?
Ooh.
She is not.
Who am I thinking of?
Ione Sky Lech.
Ione Sky, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Daphne Zanega's not in it.
On the topic of avant-garde,
I don't see River's Edge
what
in
did
forever.
you think of the Boneyard match at WrestleMania?
Oh boy, I could tell you what Harry Minahan thought of it. A boy became a man during that match, is what I would say. Oh my God, he sprung into puberty when it was over. Yes,
he took a trip to the Boneyard.
6'3", 240 after that match was done. Can I say this right now?
I had the same reaction.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed that match. I thought it was gonna be Harry and I. By the way, that day had a Boneyard match in the cemetery. Just so you know.
Interesting. I had a Boneyard match myself on Sunday afterwards.
But with yourself or not?
Interesting.
No, I challenged a few neighbors.
Oh, good. No, I don't know if it's the right time for it.
Just going to throw down.
I have to be honest. I said this yesterday. WWE did a good day, as my friend Mike Francesa would say, with WrestleMania. Much better than I thought it was going to be.
Do you watch it and you actually enjoy it, or do you enjoy it because Harry's enjoying it?
I would. Like I said, if Harry Minahan didn't exist, I would not be sitting there on my couch watching WrestleMania for 7 hours over the weekend. But it worked out perfectly because Harry, it was a good weekend. Again, it's something for him to look forward to right now because there's nothing else. He has his birthday, April 23rd. It's coming up. Harry's turning 8.
I was going to say, what does he have now?
That's going to be a tough one.
Brutal. He said to me, Dad,
I think he's turning 10.
14.
That's what I've heard.
He said, can I just social distance to have 3 of my friends over for my birthday? And I said, Harry, no fucking chance. You know why? Because, as he said, he shook his head. He said, fucking bat soup. I said, you're right, Harry. No, but it's brutal. He's such a good little guy. Like Kate's birthday was February, and she's a little older, so. But I feel bad for him. He's going to have his birthday party. We're going to have the cake or whatever.
What do you do?
And he's have his friends on.
Is it a Zoom thing or something?
Yeah, they'll goof around on Zoom. He'll do his thing, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
it's honestly the worst part of coronavirus for anybody. It's Harry's birthday party. I
would imagine.
Can't think of anything worse. All right, we'll talk to you later,
Sir.
Boneyard guy. All right, a few more, Steve.
He's wrestling his neighbors.
Well, that's fine.
Hello. I have a question for Steven Robinson. This is Alan, the robot.
Okay. Hello, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Steven, why did you tell Kirk that my brother's name was Alan when it is really Andrew?
I just got the names confused.
So you're Alan.
What are we talking about here?
Bicentennial Man. When I thought that the main character's name was Alan, not
hello,
Andrew.
Hello, one. How are you?
I am doing very well. Thank you.
It's not him.
I caught Steve in another...
He's not one also?
You would say
no?
one is doing very well.
Oh, yeah, one is doing very well, yes.
Didn't see that coming,
I think we ran out.
Didn't see that one coming.
Ran out of material there.
There was a potential there. But
it really got me.
He was trying. We tripped him up.
I saw Bicentennial Man's on HBO right now. People are tweeting at me. They're watching it, actually watching it.
Well, that's how we watch it.
I think
It's a great movie.
Steve's, but yeah, I think it's like in the actual on-screen rotation right now. Not just
by the way, Bicentennial Man, I forgot this. So remember, I was while we were watching it, I was looking at all the possible reasons why it didn't have great box office, given that it's such a great movie.
Some speculation.
Dan Marino was hurt.
Yeah. Was Columbine? Was that one of them?
Yeah. Columbine was like 6, 7, 8 months earlier. But
people are still
listen. Y2K.
Yeah, but
Y2K was just like 6 days later.
But why did the other movies do well that weekend?
I don't know, but it uniquely affects Bicentennial Man. Think about it. Y2K.
The cheese gets more
Y2K, the computers are going down. It's a movie about robots. Nobody wants to support robots when they're about to crash all the satellites and all the airplanes. So I'm going to say Y2K is primarily to blame for the lack of success for Bicentennial Man at the box office.
It's his best theory so far.
It's a reasonable theory, I guess. Yeah. I mean, not reasonable at all. But
I'm glad I got it off my chest.
It's his best one yet.
Okay, there you go. Good. All right, good for you, Steve.
That's how quick I think on my feet.
Sure do.
One wonders.
So quick that 2 weeks later you come up with an idea? Okay. Good morning. Are they still full, these lines?
They are.
These fucking people. Jesus Christ.
Good morning.
Hello.
Here's a nickel's worth of free advice. If the greatest achievement you've had in life is to create a parody account where you're a condiment, maybe you shouldn't talk shit about fucking Kirk.
Oh,
I just want to get that.
Well, he's certainly welcome to do that. That's okay.
That's coming in with hot fire.
He's welcome to do it. I just don't. Like he'll continue to do his show if he wants to on the YouTube channel. That's great. I just don't get the mindset of somebody who hates a show
and listens to it.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like I would check out after a while, but that's okay. I mean, listen, I appreciate him listening. I suppose.
It means you don't really hate them.
If the guy was a real man, he'd be fucking Miracle Whip anyways. But
that's a good point.
On to Blind Mike.
Oh, boy.
So Blind Mike.
I feel he won't like me either.
Yeah, my wife and I were talking about you the other night, and we wanted you to know that if anything bad happens to you, we'll be there to support you. We'll be willing to compensate you until you find a new job.
Oh my goodness!
All we ask, real simple ask, is we want you to create an Instagram page.
Yes.
After you're gone, and I want you to maybe review some pizza and then open up some fucking boxes of nonsense. And then send out an email to all your friends and people that work for you and say, "Hey, you're not creating enough content."
I have a feeling if I'm fired, I may do a lot of that stuff.
I was just saying, it's going to be a very interesting post-career to watch.
There may be a lot of that. You may get exactly what you want if I'm fired.
I think you'll get that, like...
Yeah, well,
it'll be an interesting month.
We love the Blind Mike and fuck the cunts. Have a
great
day.
Go.
Thank you, buddy.
I can see Zonker becoming like your angel investor and supporting you to make just anti-Portnoy content.
There will be a strong month, and then I'll Periscope. It'll just be my feet swinging.
It'll be that sad like March 2021 tweet. It was like, you know what? Just getting in the real world now. Just started this job. Like everything's good. I'm happy to get away from everything.
It's fun to dip my toe back into the podcasting game once in a while.
I just like working with my hands. You know?
Every couple of weeks, I'll get together. Me and MHB. Remember us? We're gonna do it. We're bringing the gang back together.
You know, when honest days work just give you some perspective on life.
You know what? I'll retweet the first one.
We're called not the OG Minifans, but like the Minifan Originals or something like just slightly off.
And there'll be the big guess who we're having on the Min So and So. We're gonna have Blind Mike on tonight for the first time, for the 5th time in 8 weeks.
Blind Mike unleashed.
No, I like Kirk. I get it.
Guys,
I understand.
I could do the show with you if you want. Like, we got kind of a thing going here.
No, it's great. Like, I think it's great. The show's got more popular. But like, I'm really, really happy for Kirk. Like, we talk all the time. No, it's really good. It's good.
Matt Carano does we bust Matt Carano's balls. He does a great job.
He's great. He's doing awesome.
It's very funny.
All right, we'll take a couple more. We'll get out of here.
Kurt.
Yes.
Do you know this motherless fuck is into me for over 8 large?
Oh, we're talking to Richie again?
He's got money to play here. send him out. Let him pay me my money.
Rich, you don't disrespect the game, okay? You don't disrespect the game. What's the matter with you?
What's mine is not yours to give me.
You know, you're like the guy. What does Tony say? You're like the guy with the loaf of bread, and you're always what is it, a baked ham, and you're always
crying the blues because you got a Virginia ham under your arm.
Rich did not understand that line. That's originally a junior line, I believe.
It is.
Yes. What else, Rich? Anything else? I like talking to Richie Aprile.
He's the only guy that could smoke a cigarette in the rain with his hands tied behind his back. That thing's a natural canopy. The attitude on that camel nose fuck. He ever lays his hand on my niece again, I'm going to tear him apart piece by piece.
What do you think? When you said this the other day, are you a fan of eggplant parmesan or no?
Veal parmesan sandwich.
Beg your pardon.
Fuck you. You put a shirt on, I'm getting a chubby. That was for Steve.
All right, Richie, we'll talk to you later.
It's been a star-studded episode.
It has.
Donald.
It's true.
Richie Aprile.
Robot.
Another name I can't say.
Hello.
Turkey, I think you do a great job with Brandy Love. But the other day when that
sounds like the guy that would be a fan of those interviews.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus.
At noon, whatever it was, you were so uncomfortable. That was hilarious. I've never seen you so uncomfortable before.
And when?
When what happened?
When the girl did the orgasm, the fake orgasm.
Oh, when Lindsay was on.
Oh, yeah. God, wait, I guess. But the only thing, for all I know, she's fucking 15 years old. I don't know what the hell's going on.
But that was great. Kirky, another thing. These guys that do all these other channels besides Mike, the other shows, they're terrible. What are they doing?
I throw Mike in the mix.
Funny.
No, I like this guy.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, can I just say?
Wants to be a superstar.
Can I just? So what? Can I just say I disagree? Mike and the fans is good. We like that. I actually think I watched some of Steve last night with the
Minsell.
Those guys do a really good job. I think.
Yes, those guys do a great job. And I like the ones that aren't show centric.
Yeah, Quantum Week is good. I like Steve and TJ too. They're good guys. They're just bullshitting. The ladies.
I want to see Kirk Minahan. I don't want.
You get them for 3 hours a day, shithead. What do you want?
I'm sorry. You're right.
That's okay.
I'd also say if you don't think Mike's doing a good show, I mean the YouTube channel is available to you if you want to host one.
No, he thinks I am.
Oh, you know, I think he changed his mind.
Don't yell at this guy.
I think he privately changed his mind.
No. Yeah. He said I'm the only good one, right, buddy?
I don't think he wants to.
Right, pal?
You must have changed your mind on that, right?
I mean, I feel bad.
Yeah,
come on, what the fuck?
There you go. It's a little more like it.
That's something nice about him.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Well, I mean, look. I mean, to me, love you too. To me, it's like I say all along. It's just out there. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. There's 50 million of these shows now. Yeah. I'm sure we'll have 10 more debuting in the next couple of weeks, right?
Oh, sure.
I'm sure.
So, oh yeah, do we?
I've got some people who have reached out and said, "Hey, I'm interested in doing a show. Here's my concept." And I tell them, "Shoot a pilot, send it our way."
Yeah, why not?
That's usually what I
totally harmless. Who cares if 6 people watch? It doesn't matter. No harm.
Yeah.
You know, are some of them great? No. I mean, we should probably do a thing where we eliminate the one that people hate the most. That might be good.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Oh, you mean okay?
What?
Would that be me? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I don't know. No, you're so defensive. No, I'm saying if we got that would be funny if you won the poll though.
Poll it or something.
I'm sure I would.
Have the March Madness bracket challenge.
Maybe we should get rid of one of
shows.
these shows. I don't know. Let's think about it. But anyway, who's up? Hello.
Hola.
What's up?
Not much. Kind of surprised I got through the phone lines there.
Wouldn't it be great if the men's room came at us one day for stealing?
That'd be great. Your whole fucking bit.
radio
just a
war.
shitty podcast. What do you got?
Hey, just wanted to hear your thoughts about the golf courses being closed. I heard a guy
It's
from
not great.
Taunton got arrested. I heard a guy
Expand
from
on
Taunton got arrested for going to Rhode Island to play.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. I have not a single. Obviously, I'm not happy the golf course are closed. I don't like when people say, I got
your thoughts on it?
I
Come
got
on.
through. I got through. Like, have it, have a take and bring it.
There's this amazing thing. I dialed this phone number and it connected on the other end.
I think people are so genuinely surprised because they keep calling. This guy probably called 300 times for that. I don't know what to say.
They almost
It sucks.
forget what their point was
Yeah,
originally.
it sucks the golf courses are closed. I think they should be open. They should legislate them and have them open. I think that seems pretty reasonable,
I mean, they're voting in Wisconsin.
They were
right now.
for a while.
There are
long
lines of people all congregating
know.
in the same space to vote in some like judicial
Isn't
election.
that crazy? I was stunned when I read that. Fucking stunned. All right, we'll take 2 more, I guess. Hello.
Hey, Seamus, how we doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. So before I get going,
That's my father called me, by the way.
This guy, Andy Mayo, did he take like 2 or 3 like business classes at a junior college and now understands how to run business and knows all about what you do and all that?
He's kind of that type of guy. Yes, he's a critic of the show, which is okay. He's a critic of the show. I don't mind that. I do mind when you don't. I don't even mind this, but like I said before, if you don't like the show, I just don't get why you watch the show. That's all. But I mean,
I don't get that vibe with him. I think he does like the show.
Yeah,
I think he's more of a closet. He tries to be a contrarian and actually likes the show more than he lets on. I think he's kind of the opposite of how you.
I guess. I mean, my level of it's fine.
I mean, he did jump up in my DMs a week or 2 ago when you were saying we'll call you if you send us a picture of you getting toothpaste, and he said, "Well, is Kirk going to call everyone who sends you?"
Did he say that or no?
Yeah,
I will not call.
So he wants the phone call.
He's definitely
wants the phone call from Kirk.
Yeah, he likes you.
That indicates a certain level of fandom.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like I said, I watch him with Mike, and every single thing was
there's an argument. Yeah.
Yeah, like, am I like doxing people? Like, I'm like, yeah, fucking go away.
But he's reasonable. I'll give him that. If I make a good point, I'll say, okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fine. He listens. He's a listener. No problem. What else?
So this week is traditionally my favorite week of the year because
of the Masters.
Because the Masters, it's Masters week. It's Masters week. It
the
represents
Masters should be starting in 2 days. Yeah.
Great running weather, all that kind of stuff, and they're fucking taking that away from me this year. So I'm pissed.
Well, the Masters is going to move, but look at it this way: the Masters moving to November. You can get 2 Masters within 5 months of each other. That's pretty fucking great.
I know that is great, but taking that away from me right now. So
what
I got for you is give me your 2 or 3 favorite Masters shots of all time.
Oh, golf! Yes.
Your favorite Masters tournament, and as a kid, your favorite player. My favorite guy growing up was Freddie Couples.
That's my favorite player. 1992 beat Ray Floyd by 2 shots in '92. Yeah.
And hey, little interesting fact about that: both of those guys are University of Houston alum. They didn't graduate.
I wouldn't say interesting. I'd say fascinating. Try most interesting I've ever heard said. Mike agrees.
Oh my God.
That was a great Masters. 86 was the first Masters I remember. That was obviously a great Masters. I gotta say, I did really enjoy watching Tiger win last year. It was fucking great. It was great television, tremendous television. I loved it being on early Sunday morning. It's my favorite. It's the only sporting event I care about left. Essentially, is the Masters. I care about golf, but Masters week to me is the most important sports week of the year by far. So I am bummed out as well.
Yeah. What about the 1992 hole 12 when Freddie underhit the ball?
Yeah,
and
it stayed up. It stayed up, and he got up and down for par. Yes.
That saved the tournament. If he doesn't hit that, he loses that. And 1998 will go down as he broke my heart.
13th hole. 13th hole. Yep. 13th hole.
13th hole killed him, and then O'Mara, he hit that putter, what was that, like a 18-foot putter?
On 18?
A putt, with
yes.
on number 18, and that squirrel grabbed that ball into the hole. It barely made it into the hole.
The squirrel brought the ball in the hole. Quite a memory. 98 stunk. 06 stunk. But yes, I cannot wait for the Masters in November. I'll be there as well. I will be at the Masters this year.
I'll see you there. I'm going to go. That's it.
No, maybe I won't then. Okay, goodbye.
What separates it for you from?
It's just the course. It's just the way they take it. It's just the beauty of the course. It's seriousness.
No, I guess I mean more like watching golf. The way you say, I'm not going to watch a man hit a ball. That kind of shit. You know
I recognize it. I recognize that it's
Yeah.
But
it's going to be relaxing.
Yes, and I just that's one of the things that Riggs does. It's smart when they play those holes.
Yeah.
And people watch them, it's really, when they play, they'll pick a hole, play somewhere. If Jared Carrabis, played baseball somewhere like that, played an inning of baseball, nobody would fucking watch after a while. Like, people just like to watch. If you're a golfer, you love to watch people play golf.
Yeah.
I don't know. I play it, so I just, but I also recognize, it's not hero worship.
Yeah, no, I just don't have that because I've never been interested in golf at all.
Yeah.
Isn't there an element of it? You just like being surrounded by your fellow rich people?
No.
Isn't the Masters people who go to the Masters?
Men,
yes,
lots of rich white men.
Yes, that's true. Yes. A lot of rich people
get together for your annual congregation.
That's true. But you guys saw me I'm a different guy in the golf course. I'm high-fiving. I'm having a good time.
Shucking it. You're literally dancing.
Yeah, dancing, laughing,
nailing 25, 30-foot putts.
I played really well
consistently.
That day. I did.
You played amazingly.
I did play well that day. I did.
Initiating high fives.
Initiating high fives. Yeah, saying, yeah. Oh, Scott, maybe you shoot the 5-iron there. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, great shot. Yes, great shot. I'm a different human being there.
You are.
Everything changed on the 13th hole. We went by the
hot dog.
Yeah, life was never the same after that for anybody. But,
you did lose a little of your enthusiasm.
Yes. Did you know that Fred and Ray Floyd both went to the same college?
I didn't.
You see, we learn something new every day.
Embarrassed to admit, as you would say.
There you go.
I did
There
not.
you go. Yes. Hello.
Kirky,
Hey, what's up?
when are you doing a podcast with Brandon Walker?
Which I know Steve is coordinating. It's hard because he's got kids. I've got kids. I'm doing one with him Thursday night, a movie one. We're actually watching Creed 2 together as part of the Lights, Camera, Barstool. Is that what it's called? Right, Steve?
Yes.
Lights, Camera with Jeff and Eddie, I think.
Jeff D-Lo, Eddie, and B-Walk.
And B-Walk. So I'm one of the Barstool guys. I'll be broing it up that night like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. I'll hang up and listen.
Okay.
No, you won't.
You won't hang up and listen.
Well, later, maybe they'll hang up at the same time. I got a lot of questions about that. Yeah, well, we're going to do something at some point, but it's just fucking hard. It's actually harder right now than it normally would be, as weird as that sounds.
Well, because it felt like something that wasn't going to happen. And then there was an announcement about it, so people got excited a little bit, I think.
I think that you and Walker you have fans that are more your age, Walker's age, than like the normal Barstool crowd. So I think that there's an element of the 80s nostalgia that will appeal to them.
I hope so. We'll see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, one more, and then we'll get out of here. We have calls or no?
We do.
Good God. We'll just do it all day. Shit. That's how we'll break the record.
Shit, what's good, baby?
What's up?
Shit, it's Young Hope, Mama. What's going on? Haha.
It's who? What?
Young Hove, which is Jay-Z's
I'm embarrassed to say it's what is it?
Hova. H-O-V-A.
It's Gates.
Yo, what's the 411, motherfucker?
Haha, what's good, Kirky?
Yo, what's up?
Shit, homie, what's good, baby? You checking cheddar like a food inspector, Mama? Haha.
Slapping and dapping, motherfucker. That's my style.
Donald, Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, baby. I got Beyonce
Robin
in
Williams?
this bitch. Haha.
Okay.
What a lineup today.
Beyonce's there as well?
Shit, you know it, baby.
I don't.
I got this bitch lined up, motherfucker.
You've really got 3 catchphrases.
Are you a fan of Blind Mike's?
Yeah, you know it, baby.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Look at that crossover star.
The Jigga Man is a fan of
Blind
mine.
Mike, you put a mic in his hand and yeah, that's my rhyme, baby.
Just go ahead in the calls. We'll talk to you later.
Very well prepared.
Wow, Jay-Z, Beyonce, President Trump,
Yep.
the robot.
There was someone else.
Dave Portnoy calling or no?
No.
I don't think so.
Who was? Am I missing somebody?
KFC?
No, there was another impression.
Was there? Who knows?
Can't remember.
Who the hell knows? I don't know. All right, Dr. Sheffield's Natural Toothpaste. You go to drsheffieldnaturals.com, please. And deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. Deathwishcoffee.com/Kirk. Promo code Kirk. They'll take care of that for you. Let us know from both those great companies as well. Anything else from you boys as we wrap up a Tuesday here?
I think that should be it.
The quality content day. Jesus.
Yes. Action-packed.
It always is here. You know, just when you think, are these guys ever going to stop? They just keep giving you stuff. They really do. No songs lately, huh, Steve?
No, the songs have slowed down a little bit. I know the Steve's a Liar guy, his living situation has changed, so he doesn't have as much time to write.
That's not acceptable.
And people suspect that we didn't talk to Steve's a Liar guy the other day. It was a fraud, a fraudulent call.
Really?
Yeah, someone said.
Oh, yeah, that was when during the McDonald's show, somebody called in and
Someone said
that
we've been had.
Yeah.
I think that was him, don't you?
I don't know. I don't know what he
Wouldn't
sounds
he tell you, Steve, if it wasn't?
See, I didn't recognize him right off the top, but yeah, I think he would email me and say, "Hey, I listened to this,
That
and
wasn't
that
me."
wasn't me." So I don't
I
know.
will say if he like he was pretty quick on his feet to say he was him though. Then
Yeah.
you know, like I mean,
See, it didn't sound like him to me, but I've never spoken to him.
But
So
he
I
also
couldn't-
didn't call in and represent himself as the songwriter. Like, hey, do you know who you're talking to? Like Kirk said,
It'd
hey,
be
I know who
weird
this
to
is.
just go along with that.
that's what I mean.
Maybe
I
that's
don't
the
know.
mastery of it.
Major League Baseball, by the way, just shot down this passing story.
Oh,
Pretty
good.
much,
Wow.
yeah.
Probably wise.
Yeah, I mean, they just never made any sense. Never made any sense.
No. But they keep saying, I know Joe Buck was saying they're going to be back in June or July.
I guess
They want to get going.
Yeah, but you know, we always say this. How the hell would they even know?
They don't.
Like the idea of being back in June.
It's all been guessing. 2 weeks ago we didn't have to wear masks. Now you have to wear masks if you're going to leave your house. Like no one knows.
Well, I saw it was funny. I saw the Globe had a story today before I forgot to mention it that they were praising how Marty Walsh has always been 2 steps ahead of the process. Did you see this during the? I forgot to do. I was going to quote tweet one of his stories about him, you know, begging people to go eat dinner in Chinatown, support small businesses. This was like in fucking February. Like if you're 2 steps ahead in February, you know the situation.
Right.
2 steps ahead. This fucking guy.
But no one is. I don't get why people are pretending. Like if it is,
well, of course not. Like I don't think anybody should feel embarrassed that they weren't 2 steps ahead.
Well,
Who the fuck would be?
there's a political narrative here because they're trying to pretend like only conservative media was disgracing themselves on this.
Well,
Like the New York Times and the Washington Post were saying, "Oh no, flu deaths are higher. Flu deaths are higher. You don't have anything to worry about."
I mean, how many pictures have you seen people tweeting CNN calling it the Wuhan virus?
And now that's racist to do that. And then you get tweets from de Blasio and Cuomo saying there's nothing to be concerned about. Still go out to our parks and our restaurants.
Mardi Gras happened this year, right?
Yes, Mardi Gras happened, and the mayor...
Is that the craziest thing? That's like the weird, oddly craziest thing.
The mayor of New Orleans
has it bad
blamed
now.
President Trump for Mardi Gras happening in her city.
Right.
I think per capita, New Orleans is worse than New York.
Oh, really?
I think I've heard that, yeah.
Hope our guy's okay at the supermarket.
Jake.
Jake.
Yeah, it looks like a hotbed spreading the infection.
Isn't that good? Jake and Diane in Madawaska there. I hope she's doing all right.
There's one case in Aroostook County.
Ooh. Is it in Madawaska or no?
I don't think it's in Madawaska, no.
Thank God.
I mean, they must be fine up there. So fucking far away from anybody. Who's going there?
Just us.
The Canucks.
If anyone forgot their things.
Let's bring the crew back there. We'll do another show. Are those restaurants closed, though? Like, I mean, closed for, I guess it's 10 people or less. I mean,
I think that anything that Governor Mills says applies to Madawaska.
Right, that's right.
Sounded like Big Rick's closed, right?
Just for takeout.
But they're doing takeout, I would think, right? They're making those pizzas.
Yeah.
I think they've changed the law here in
Where's the pizza place
Massachusetts.
I went to there?
Jeff's. That was good.
I'm going to have that again next year. I enjoyed that pizza.
Yeah.
I guess you can do takeout beer and beverages now at restaurants in Massachusetts.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, I don't really get that either. But
you can just go to a liquor store.
More power to them if it helps them stay in business, keep their employees.
I guess like anything else, though. I mean, you can get a Coke at a restaurant. It's going to be $3. You can get it at a 7-Eleven for 90 cents.
See, when I heard that, I just assumed they would be selling their inventory. So instead of grabbing a 30-pack, you could grab it at a bar rather than a liquor store.
What's the thing? Are they like when you get let's just
cup
say
of beer?
Is that what they're giving you?
I don't know. I
Like
haven't tried it.
If you go to the fucking...
Because it'd be smarter for them just to sell what they have. Because they're
right.
not gonna...
So if you go to the Halfway Cafe, whatever, and you say, hey, I want a fucking burger, fries, and a beer, are they saying, hey, like they're going to pour Sam Adams for you? Like,
They're just going to pour it into your hands.
They give you like a tap beer?
Yeah.
That seems very odd.
To go.
But
Get out of here. Hit the bricks.
I mean, that's, I don't know. But I mean, it seems, I was saying this, like today, it feels like the first time, even this morning I was running, I ran by a Dunkin' Donuts and there were a lot of cars there and there were a lot of people right around there. And there were people, it seems a little busier the last day.
We're starting to rebel.
I don't know why. I just feel, and there's some optimistic news as well. I wonder if people are going to jump the gun here.
Yeah,
the stock market's starting to get into bull territory.
That's the problem with peaking and things looking good
Yeah,
is that
false
we'll
hope.
all just go outside now and we'll be right back to where we were a month ago.
Yeah, I guess, but then what? I mean, they can't, they're going to stop everything again?
I don't know. Well, here's the thing: is they're saying that it could come back in September.
Yeah, I'm
Should
sure
we
it will.
do that again?
I'm sure we'll come back.
This
in
is
September.
fucking. It's just fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I imagine it will. I know Steve thinks it will.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the possibilities that I've
But you
read
think
about.
it'll be? No, I know. Like it might come back because it's just flu season. But like, will it be like this again in September, October?
I mean, Spanish flu was, and that's the thing everybody's comparing this to.
That'd be good. No, more fun than fucking September. Jesus.
You remember during the bubonic plague when 2 guys were eating McDonald's to see who could finish first?
Jesus.
In the live town square.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, so thanks to those guys. And we'll be back tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor